on, y'all? Happy New Year. Happy New Year. How y'all doing? Yes, we are back. We are back. I know y'all say, oh, he's so excited today. Yes, I'm excited. Well, come on now. It's the new year. And new year, always me. Ain't gonna be new year, always me. Hey, hold up. Y'all know today we getting down to it, y'all. Yes, look, my wine coolers. Sure. How's everything going? How's everyone going? Hope y'all have a healthy and successful and safety holiday. Holidays, Christmas, New Year. Hope y'all here enjoying with me. This is my first video of the year. Yay! What's up? And I just started off with the music, the countdowns. Hope y'all enjoyed it and the music. And as y'all came in, y'all here for the reviews of Queens, all kinds of people, games people play, and Insecure. We'll get into all that. I'm very excited to start my new year with my first live, and I enjoy. So wait till a couple more people come in while we have a little drink on. And people, don't be shy to say what's up, how you doing, what's going on. I try to build a community this year. More community, more people to come in, more people to enjoy this channel. I'm trying to do more of this year than compared to last year, but the only way I can do more if I get more. So it's like, yes, I appreciate everyone. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support and all that yada greatness. All right. So what's going on, y'all? So try to get someone to come in. Sure. Yeah, my New Year, I just stayed home. After on Friday, after I got off of work, I came straight home, relax, and chill out. And I think we went on a little bit live. I see my mother and everything. I enjoyed them. And that's it. On Saturday, came home, relaxed myself. That's my main doing. When you get older, when you just relax, you just want to just chill out. You don't want to be going out to parties, especially all these things is going around. People, you just want to stay home. And that's how I've been doing. Staying home and relax, enjoy, and catch up with my shows and TV. And that's why I'm here to give y'all the scoop down. Since I'm ready drinking, I know I'm gonna be turning up a little bit. Happy New Year, niece. How you doing? What's going on? Slow thing. Way more people come in. I ain't gonna start talking until everybody start coming in. All right. All right, let's get into the show's update first. Let me start with that. The two people start coming in. Ooh, yes. I got my wine coolers out, get my live on. Hey CM, Happy New Year. How you doing? Yes. See, I show y'all I got both of them out. Hey. Sure. All right. So Real Housewives of Salt Lake City season 2 is on Sundays at Bravo TV. It still got more episodes. I know they're currently reviewing. They're currently recording for the reunion. You tired? I'm good. That's how I'm on full of energy today. But I'm good. I'm just relaxing, maintaining. After work, I've just been coming home. I'm glad I'm off today and tomorrow. So, and tomorrow I'm back to taking some courses that I'm taking. So, better up my career. So, it's all good. How many more episodes left though? Because it's been good, but I would say I'm ready for the reunion. All right? And I hope, please don't give us no 4-part reunion because I don't want to see that. Mm-mm. P Valley Season 2 premieres in 2022. Well, this year. So hopefully we get the start date soon. Because I'm ready. Book 2 Ghost Season 2 is on Stars. It resumes January 9th. So this Sunday is the new episode. We did what we did? Did we do the watch along? Yeah, we did the watch along of the last recent episode. Episode 5. It was on my Instagram. So if you have not followed me on Instagram, it's right here. My ticker's going through this bottom of the screen. It shows my Instagram and Twitter. Please follow me there and also hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button and everything as well to join and share this video out. Let people know about me. That's the only way this video gonna get better. This me gonna get bigger in this platform. It resumes January 9th. Power Book 4. Can I talk like look? I'm drinking this time. Power Book 4, Force Season 1 premieres February 6th on Stars. That's featuring Tommy's storyline. And I saw a little trailer too. I said, oh, it's gonna look like good. Ready to Love Season 5 is on Fridays. It resumed new episodes last night. No, on Friday it resumed the latest episode. So I'm ready for that to show finish as well because, like I said, a lot of these couples I'm not feeling, and I don't know, but we'll get to it. Our Kinds of People Season 1 is on Fox on Tuesday. It resumes January 4th. So the new episode comes. Oh no, I mixed that up, y'all. I mixed it up. Let me change that. No, I think Queen's coming back tomorrow. Sorry about that. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I mixed that up. Queen's coming back on the 4th. And Our Kinds of People come back on the 11th. So Our Kinds of People, Season 1 on Fox Tuesday, resumes January 11th, next week. So we're going to talk about what happened before the new season come on next week today. Queens, Season 1, ABC on Tuesday. It resumes Tuesday. Hey, Auntie Mama, what's up? Happy New Year and everything. It was on January 4th. So we're going to talk about Queens today as well before the new episode come out on Tuesday. Yes. Portia Family Matters on Bravo TV on Sundays. I haven't been catching up on it, but I will. So, and then once I catch up, I'll give you the update of what's going on at Portia's world. But I took a break from that. Harlem on Amazon Prime. If you have not watched Harlem, that's featuring Megan Good, and it's really good. It's 10 episodes, and it's featuring 4 sister group that walks of life in Harlem, New York, and love, relationships, friendships. It's like that whole staple, like Girlfriends, Insecure. It's like that whole staple formula. And it's good, y'all. So I did talk about it on my channel a little bit about it. So watch it on Harlem Prime. It's good. Love and Hip Hop Family Reunion Season 2 on Mondays. I haven't slacking on it, so I won't catch up on it and give you an update once I catch up on that show. Drag Race Season 14 premieres Friday, January 7th on VH1. I'm so excited for it because I'm trying to, this time, the first time since I've been watching Drag Race, to review it. I don't know how it'll turn out, but I'm going to try to review it. Okay? And going back to some of my recorded videos. Again, Kings of Napa premieres January 11th on OWN. I had shared that trailer before on my live in the back. And it seemed like it's going to be really good. If y'all did watch the part 3 of Love and Marriage Huntsville, it did the little premiere, little special talking about Kings of Napa. And it's all black cast. So On doing well, and it seemed like it'll be a really good drama series. So catch up on that, and we will talk about it. Selling Tampa season 1 on Sunday, this coming Sunday. We're gonna talk about Selling Tampa. So catch up on those episodes, only 8 episodes, so we can have a discussion on that. Oh my god. Catfish resumes January 5th, this Wednesday. All new episode for season 8 on MTV. Apparently they're gonna be out in the field, so we'll see. Because our Lord knows that quarantine edition. Hey, Opulus Prime, Happy New Year. How you doing? We'll see. So apparently they're supposed to be on the field, so we'll see how that goes. Because I'm tired of this freaking quarantine edition, especially the last recent leg half of season 8 before it took a break. It was boring. So hope they redeem themselves and go back to the fields. And then followed by they have a premiere of Catfish UK. I'm not going to review UK because I want to see how UK goes, but I will continue reviewing the American version on MTV. A Real Housewife of Miami is on Peacock. New episodes every Thursday. And I did talked about Miami. The video, that was my last video of the year. And I talked about Miami and the whole breakdown of season 1 to 4. And I just got to catch them on episode 3 and 4. I think 5 and 6. I don't know how many episodes left. Hey, y'all. Yes, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. That's one of my goals for this year. And I'm going to say that in the panel as well, is to expand this community for a thing. I'm trying to get to the status like Ashley and Rocks and stuff like that, had the community and do this. Because, I enjoy doing this. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy doing this. Even though it's nerve-wracking sometimes and it's a lot of work and stress at times, but I love it. I love it. I see it comes out. I love it. So try to spill it. And the Discord channel, I said I can mention on my Instagram. I am going to do that because it seems like that's a great way for a lot of people, content creators, to have their community together and discuss things and promote all my videos there as well. Because sometimes YouTube, you don't get notification on YouTube. So that's another avenue if you're not subscribed to my Twitter or Instagram to know. And we could do like chats there as well like that. So I'm going to create the Discord group. And when I do, I'll let y'all know about that. All your serious segments videos is going to start this month. So it's a lot going on right now. I mean, the year that last couple of days of the year of 2021, it was a lot of stuff going out. People acting all crazy. So some videos coming out. And this video is going to be about anything about celebrity moves. It could be about gossip. It could be a text message thread of things I see, stuff that was outrageous. And those videos are going to be kind of short. It's not going to be a long, drawn-out videos. That's another way to make some money and everything. And I want those videos to be more conversation because I want people to start putting more comments on my comment section in my videos. So I'm going to try and do that in that way and save the long reviews on my lives for the shows. But there will still be some shows that will still be live, pre-recorded, like the Catfish. I'm trying to do the Drag Race. And let me see about some other shows that might come out this year. But I like live because live is easier and it's fun. And this is the banner of what the All Your Serious videos look like. See, I shared it before. And that's going to be there. So when you see that, know. Okay. And the topic for next Sunday, so we all could be on the page, is Selling Tampa. Love and Marriage DMV. We're going to talk about that. And we're going to talk about the Mike Hill question that he presented about how come we don't have the TV shows like Girlfriends and Insecure and stuff like that for 4 male positive group. Hey, Jay Woodruff, how you doing? Happy New Year. It's like that. So why we don't have a show like that for men, like Insecure and all that stuff? And I like the idea, but we can have a discussion about that because we got to see if there's a market for it and how they present their story. So get your thinking caps on because we will dive there into what he was saying. I did save the post and everything, so we're going to talk about it. All right, so that's everything, right? And once again, things might change. Everything's not always set in stone, but this is what I'm figuring out for the year. All right. All right. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. All right. So, Lana, we're going to talk about Insecure first. Then we're going to talk about all kinds of people. Then we're going to talk about queens. And then last, we're going to end with games you could play. So let's start the conversation going because at the end of the day, yes, I've been watching all these episodes. So it is going to be a lot, but I'm not going to go by seeing, hey, Dominique, Happy New Year. Oh, look at the families all together here today. So let's start. It's going to be more conversational. So anything y'all want to talk about, what brings up each one of the sessions, please put it down. Don't wait till I say anything. Y'all just write it down and let's have a conversation. But as we discuss these shows, I'm going to pull out some bullet points that I came up with that I want to talk about. All right. Yes. Right. All right. So Insecure. How y'all feel about Insecure ending? Like, y'all enjoyed it? Did y'all enjoy the show? Did y'all never watch the show? Did y'all felt disappointed? Do you wish it would have been more? How you feeling? That discussed. Because I enjoy Insecure. Insecure. The people who've been watching my channel know I've used Insecure since the beginning. And I had always been keeping up with it. I probably not always had the video for every season, but most like I did. It's on my playlist. But I really love the ending. Yes, the ending was nice. Broke my heart, but it was time. I love the series though. Yes, yes, the ending was nice. I like how she wrapped up everything up the bow. It was a nice positive note. It was not like heartbreaks. Everybody had their own happy ending. Yes, we can discuss that. We'll discuss that and everything. I did think like in the season 5 to me felt kind of rushed, but it did wrap it up. And now I heard that she said she's not gonna try to do a movie to sum up things. She said she's doing a movie of the thing. She's been down the barrel or she's out of her luck. I said, why she think that way? Like she don't want to go reach out and do a movie Insecure update. Like, come on, we would love to see that. Insecure did the damn thing to see it go from awkward back to experience. That's what I'm saying. She came a long way. And I really enjoyed it. Now, for the season 5, the last time we talked about Insecure in this channel, when we talked about episode 1, and that whole thing about the letters, the Greek letters, the people, I didn't even know, no update from them. It seemed like it was a little buzz, and then they say, oh, well, we'll have to move on. But then since then, we had to move on. I appreciate Molly. Let's talk about Molly a little bit. Molly was always that judgmental. She always critical kind of woman. She was a smart businesswoman. She had her job, degree, and everything, but she really didn't make really great decisions when it comes to the men that she likes. She dated. Sometimes she sabotaged her relationships, and sometimes her friendship with Issa. Now, a lot of us made me think that Molly felt like she was the more important and more successful than Issa, so she feel like she had hold more cards. You always got that friend that feel like they more important than the other one, and you gotta ride their coattails. And then you remember that previous season when Issa they wasn't following, kissing behind Molly behind and everything. And Molly feel kind of hurt about that. This season, I like how Molly self-reflected and changed up her behavior and patterns. It's like that. She still holds strong to who she was, but she wasn't too. She let loose in this season. I don't know if y'all feel the same way. She kind of let loose, and not in a way like she was completely let loose, but she just disregarded a lot of her things that she was holding so strong in, and she just wanted to live life. to the fact that she got her forever ever person touring. And you know what? I kind of think that they was going to be together. I don't know. I had a feeling like they were setting this up this well for Torian and Molly to get together. Now we know that Torian hated Molly when he said it too. When he first met Molly, he hated her. But after the thing go by, it just like he started to really love her. And I'm glad that she was able to give him a chance. Because the old Molly probably wouldn't have gave Torian a chance, but the new Molly did, and she found someone who very understands her. Like he listened to what she's saying, he gave her good advice, he was there for her, and I enjoyed the wedding. That the wedding dress that she had was really nice. The color scheme, and I kind of like, you know what, I like that color scheme. If I ever get married, I would love to have the red and white. Because you know, birthday's next month, and it's my Valentine's Day, and that's the colors, red, white, pink, and all that stuff. So I would love to have the color scheme like that. Because black and white's are boring. Like, split it up, get some colors up in here. But but I like how Molly turned around and she found her husband, and it's great. And sees that, and I said, "Damn, can we get Molly to get her happy ending, like to be married, to be with someone?" To Lord, now we could have wished Issa would have had her wedding, but with Issa's journey, I like her journey as well. She came a long way from being really insecure to be secure to herself. And that's the whole point, especially when the last scene, when she didn't show her reflection in the mirror, it shows that her reflection was always been her insecurity. It was her inner voice that was telling on the line that she always had it. And her voice was talking back to her. To the last scene when she had got everything what she wanted. And since then, she don't have that reflection. So it's a whole full circle coming on from Issa as well. Now, question was, do you wish, now Dominique said she would have chose herself, and I think so too, but do you think she should have got on Lawrence, or you're happy that she with Lawrence, or not, or you think that she should have stayed with Nate? Because my thing is, granted, maybe she would probably still choose Lawrence, but I think that she only chose Lawrence because Nate cut her off at the end, the last season. He cut her off. Just straight cut her off and did not trying to. And I think she was hoping that he would have stayed around and worked this out. But when she didn't fight, when he cut her off, I said, oh yeah, she was done. Because you just straight cut the head. And I said, oh my gosh. So do y'all think that she would have been with Lawrence if Nate never left the scene? Of course, the documentary said that it was always, the goal was for Issa to be with Nathan. But after a while, when she was writing, she kept changing, reflecting, and feel like it wasn't feeling right. I think the whole thing was the full circle back to Lawrence, the person she was since season 1. I think Issa did what she needed to feel good about herself. Yes, I think Issa chose herself in some areas in her life, but her love life, it was yes, like with her job, her career, the Block organization is very successful with the help from Nate, of course, because you know when she quit her job, she had no idea what she was going to do, and she had no backup plan. And yes, Nate was there for a reason, and I'm glad that he came for the reason to give her the push on doing something that she wanted to do. And she always had the idea to support the community, to forefront the Black community, forefront the creativeness of LA and the area, and highlight the talent. And I'm glad that that came full force. And I don't know who she would have chosen because there wasn't anyone else with the chemistry. Yes, I hear that. Yes, and I'm glad that she continued on with the Block, even though with that little hiccup with Crenshaw about he feeling that she sold her out and everything. But at the end of the day, I know we all have that. we all have came across things that we had to want to do more, and sometimes we have to listen to other people than our visions. But at the same time, I always feel like Issa always holds true to what she wanted, and I'm glad that it became very successful. She got an office and full circle for her life, and I'm glad that that part of her journey is been well. Now with the love life, yes, I think the story was trying to set up to always go back to Lawrence. I mean, they didn't change it, but I think it just felt natural for to go back because it was always that gravitational pull between those two, between Lawrence and Issa. No matter what their life was going through, it's just like their minds always gravitated back towards each other. And the only way I say I feel like she would have not have been with Lawrence if Nate didn't cut her off because I feel like it's set up that way that he cut up completely because he has a habit of abandoning people and is leaving. And when he never really said, "Oh, I didn't have no regrets," or "I regret not fighting for you," whatever, and that was like the end of that was like final straw. And it's like, okay, I'll be with you. And that's why at the end of the season, when she looked at herself in the mirror after all the stuff, I still haven't get to finish it. I'm so late. That's when at the end scene when she saw herself and she had no reflection. That means she was done with her insecurities. I guess all the stuff she was having in her mind, she answered it, and she kind of fought it in it. Her job, her love life. Now, whether I think she was going to be with Nate or not, I just feel like it was a good thing for her at the end of the day because she feels so free. I always related to Kelly. I feel like she really had a huge impact. Kelly, let me see. I wish they gave us more backstory of Kelly because, to be honest, I think at all the characters, Kelly didn't really give they didn't really give us much of more Kelly, her backstory, what led her to what she's doing now. What's her family structure? What's her thing like that? It's like they gave it the big girl, comedic big girl, but always feel secure of herself. And I like how she's always standing in her truth. And I love it. It never gave that the big girl the role of, oh, I'm down on myself, I have body issues. No, Kelly always was proud of who she was, and always a sexualized girl because she's like big girls can be sexual too, and stuff. And I love it, and I'm glad that she got her baby that she wanted. Oh, well, she never wanted kids, but she changed her mind when she found the right one and had the kid. But I always wish that gave Kelly more of a backstory. Seems like she was the only character to me that really gave much. And I said, I want more of Kelly. Because we got a little bit of Tiffany and her husband, Derek, and we got the Molly, we got the Issa, because the storyline sits around Issa and Molly anyway. But we get Tiffany, we get much of Tiffany too. See her parents, see things. But we didn't get much of Kelly that much. And the Kelly, the character Natasha, she was the only one who's been a writer, director, and the castmate of the show. So it's like, besides Issa's show, but besides Issa, Tasha's the only one who did all three, and I wish they gave us more of her. But I do appreciate Kelly character because she stayed grounded, and I like her and Tiffany friendship. I definitely like her and Tiffany friendship, and the bond they had with each other. On top of her individual bond with each other, the ladies as well. And that's what I think I like what Insecure did is that even though the story centered around Issa and Molly, Issa still had her own relationship with the other two ladies as well, and as well as the dynamic as a group. So that's what makes it so great in our television screen because we see it's relatable. It didn't seem forced. It seemed like this is something that we could see ourselves in. Some females might have girl groups that kind of, I say girl group like we are figuring singers, groups of friends that they can remember themselves with them, or they see them friendship just like Issa, Molly, and Kelly and Tiffany. And enjoy themselves and supporting one another, support each other's birthdays. As they get older, they know they can't always be around, but they always been a pack as a four group to say, you know what, at birthdays, at least let's be there for each other's birthdays. And they made that through. That's why they was able to be there for Molly's birthday. They was able to be there for Issa's birthday. They was able to be there for Tiffany and then Kelly also. I enjoyed that. The friendship and the ladies they had with each other was lovable. And I enjoyed it. And not only that, the complexities of each one of them. Even though we didn't have much of Kelly, so like that, we still have much of her depth, her character, and how she is, and Tiffany as well, and being the mother and being the bougie white black girl, not the white black girl, bougie black girl, and like the Hillary Banks and all that stuff, and she's part of that catalog, and feeling she have it all together, but at the same time going through life being depressed and postpartum and having a baby, all that up and down. That episode when they were trying to find Tiffany and she was just in the hotel room trying to clear herself together. It was like it was good. I like how they wrote each character in the story, even the men too. And then some men had the purpose. Not every man was a douchebag. They had their ups and downs just like everyone else, but it shows the different dimensions of men too. And like Lawrence was one of the main male character. And yes, he wasn't a douchebag. Yes, at first when we met him, he was the lazy bum sitting on the couch and trying to get his stuff together. But he just wanted to start, and that's cause Issa. We all know that she cheated and stuff like that, and that's the start of his thing. He's like that was a major conversation when Issa Kill came on. And it's like, oh my gosh, and who was in the right? Who was in the wrong? It was that. It was this whole debate, and that's what Insecure gave us. It gave us the discussions that every time the episode ended, we had huge discussions, and it was positive. It wasn't like nobody going down each other's throat. People had different spectrums. Like, oh yeah, I agree with Issa why she did what she did. No, I didn't agree with Issa why she did what she did. Yes, Lauren did. I should not be taking care of a grown man. It was the whole thing about him until he got his stuff together. And then we see he got his stuff together. Yes, he just had to get his break. And when he got his job and his company, I was like, all right. And what I didn't like about the Nate and Issa thing, and I said I'm glad it was over. It's like how yes, Issa was very consistent. She could be. We seen that throughout her whole thing. That's why it's the show Insecure. So she turned up not being insecure anymore. And but I said, Nathan, did you not forget that you just ghosted her? Like, are we gonna ignore the fact that you be ghosting her when we know you have an issue of abandoning people? Like you just up and leave. So part of her why she's sensitive with you, even though it's because you left. No conversation, nothing. You just ghosted us. It's a fair like put it on Issa that you don't have no faults of your own. Boy, bye. I want to see that. So yeah. It's good. And I'm also glad that the documentary shows that a lot of these people who worked on the project of Insecure became so successful, they end up getting other projects, other jobs, and other writing gigs and directing gigs. And some people who started off their first job, major job in Insecure, got other opportunities. So we don't know what's next for Issa Rae, but and everybody else. But hopefully they all do really good, have successful careers, and really enjoy themselves and love the life and love the opportunity that was given to them. Whew. And throughout the season, I was tearing up a little bit, especially that scene where Molly and Issa hugged each other out after Issa helped Molly out her dress, and she said, "You know what? You always been a great friend." And been there for me, and it's always us together. And they cried, and I cried with them. I said, oh my God, No, my gosh, I teared up. Sitting there, he's sitting there in the couch drinking, watching the show, and about to end, and it was like that was the last episode, and I said, "Oh my gosh, this really ended. It's really final." And it's like I'm not even the only one. I know I had my little thing. I was like, "Oh my gosh," like I'm part of the damn scene. Yeah, yeah. That was a beautiful series to have for culture. Yes, Jay. Yes. Hey, JW. Happy New Year. How you doing? Yes, it was great for the and I'm glad. And I'm glad we was able to live in a culture that we able to see a type of show like this, to have the show in our platform, to even remember the show for years down the line, where we could be grown and our kids watch it. And I will. I miss you too. I miss y'all too, right? Uh, I didn't expect anybody ringing my bell. What the hell is this? Yeah, I was able to glad to see the show in a thing because we have great shows like this, like I said, Insecure, The Girlfriends, or Harlem, all that Sex and the City, all that shows that we was able to see, and the Insecure to write black characters to the way that we are multidimensional and beautiful and successful people and go through walks of life just anybody else, and we always not perfect. And I'm glad that they wrote each character that has the insecurities going up and down and show what can come out of it. And hence why. Yeah, right? Sure. Don't expect nobody coming here. Excuse me. Yes, to have every character show that we are positive people. That's why the end of the series, the last episode ended with a good note. It was no cliffhanger leaving us, make us say, "Oh my gosh, it was so sad." No, excuse me, because I'm tired of sometimes seeing always the sad, sad, sad ending of that. Yes, Issa was Lawrence, but I would have been happy if she chose herself too at the end. At the end of the day, she chose what was right to be her, to be happy. Hence why she didn't have her reflection anymore at the end. And when Molly went on her trip and she said her husband broke her box. Remember that episode? Broke up the E. Broke it. You remember that rap that Issa had and made Molly feel type of way about that? She was like, that. I was like, okay, that was a full circle how they put that as a comedic spin at the end. And she's like, oh my God, I think he broke my pee. I was like, oh yes. Remember that book? All that. That was the one. I said, I was okay. Okay. Hey, y'all remember that episode? Oh my God. And then the her going down the memory lane of the different avenues and different places that she visited through the season, through the series, and the dunes and the iconic place that everybody taking pictures now and posting that up, and the guy who can never say the C words, he said Bouch and Brishaw Moore and all that stuff with his daughter that was so lovable because he always loved his daughter, like that, and the We Got Y'all, that whole storefront they got, all that stuff, and it's those stuff that she puts in perspective and made it all completed and ended, and I enjoy that. So, anything else with Insecure? No, I talked for a little bit for that, but it was a good. The only thing I had to say about that with Insecure, yeah, maybe it's really sad. Look at the sad. Yes, maybe it's bad. Maybe it's really sad. Fucking bad. Fucking bad. And then Molly said her thing got broken by her husband. So you know how that turned around? It was so funny. And yo, when Toria and Molly got the edibles and they was tearing up that food up, I was laughing so hard and everything. They was so, That was hard. Why? I was like, oh no. And I said, yeah, they meant to be together. Sure. She let her loose because old Marty wouldn't have been doing all that. And you know how that figure they thrown in Dro. You know that guy who said he had an open relationship with his wife and that Marty was messing with him. And you know, to this day, I don't care. Nobody say I don't think that wife knew, and I don't care. Even though people say she probably knew, whatever. No, I think he lied and he threw that up. Because at the end of the day, we still had no sit-down conversation about them even having a conversation. Sure, I don't care. She did not know. And why they get divorced now? Sure. That's supposed to be a happy ending. I'm getting all tight. Sure. I said, I still think he lied. Sure. Yeah, the edible was everything. They was loving it. Shoot, Tori was sitting there in the group. He was thinking about food. He kept thinking about the food, all that stuff. These are the days that shit to the culture for real. Everybody was loving it, and they was tearing that food up in the background. I hear that like, sure, I would be with them, even though I had no edibles. I would be with them eating that food up. Sure, child. They found a sauce. I was like, child. But that was lovable. That you can tell they was meant to be together because. Sure. And then when Kelly announced that she's pregnant and Tiffany was so excited for that, I was like, oh my God, that was nice. And Tiffany got baby number 2, then the baby number 1 is walking. They went to Colorado and, you know, she don't like it down there, but, you know, it's adjusting period. Maybe she had to give it some time. Like everybody say, give it some time. Maybe you will love it. But at least the girls still came down there to see her. Now, Derek's friend said none of them came down there to see him. I said, that's what that usually happens. The girls will see each other. No matter how far y'all. Some men probably would say, nah, I ain't going down there. I said, oh, bro, I ain't going there. You can't even get them to go to the store sometimes. You think they won't take a plane to go down there and see somebody in Colorado? Not no snow, cold, none. They ain't doing that. But your girlfriends will. You better see the FaceTime, and that's all you mostly get from them. And I'm glad we get to see a lot of Chad too in the last couple episodes of season 5. I said, look at my Chad. Hey. And that whole baby thing between co-parenting between Condola and Lawrence. I said, oh, okay. That's what we're doing here. And I'm not glad they worked it out at the end, being co-parenting and I said, hey, she loved him, Lawrence, and why not? Maybe that'd be the happy ending of having her own kid with him, but still, she still could have a happy life with him. Yes, hilarious and fine. It's like that. Sure, he's in his show called SWAT. You know, that's a military kind of team, and he's a real more serious role in that one. But this one, he's more comedic. And yes, Chad was always hilarious. Always. I said, and he completely different. When you see him in SWAT, how he is in there, I said completely different. I said, hey, that's how actor Chuck's are. Shoot. Make us believe so different. Next thing you wouldn't even think that would be him. It's like that. But yes, that was Insecure, y'all. I'm talking about Insecure and I didn't write the time down. I'll write that later. Shoot. And last thing about Insecure before we move on to all kinds of people. But yes, it's a wrap. The series ending. The documentary was nice too. It was on HBO. If y'all didn't watch it, go watch it. And how they put the show together, who was behind the series, the inspiration, just like that, and how she gave other people opportunities to do more. Like, for example, like Tasha, she was part of the thing, but she also directed this episode. They had the main director of the thing was a woman, and she ran along the ride with Issa and the person, co-writer or co-producer, the guy she was with. Everybody, it was nice. Some people, the driver who wanted the better life for himself as a union worker. He got a job, insecure, and it's like she gave people opportunities, even people who never worked in a TV screen before or behind the TV series, all that stuff. Gave opportunities, and some of them doing better. They have other opportunities, other gigs right now, so that's good. All right, next jump shift. Let's see, I got people 47. Oh, they say that. I forgot. Okay, all kinds of people, y'all. So y'all know all kinds of people resume next week. Not this week. Next this week or Tuesday, Queens are resuming. Next week Tuesday, we have all kinds of people resuming. And I did not know it was like a whole month. So we had a whole month wait, y'all. So we gotta wait another week before it come back. But it was good. So when we left off at, we barely, when I watched the last couple episodes, I thought I was so behind, but I was like, no, I was only behind like 3 episodes. So we mainly was caught up to everything that happened. Right? And, we left off at Nikki saw her father, Nate, for the first time. McKinley Freeman, that's his real name. And, finance. Y'all ever watched Hit the Floor? He's Derek on Hit the Floor. And he's been on other shows as well. I first got introduced to him in Hit the Floor. So that's why I always love him from that show. But he's been in other stuff as well. And she was upset. Nikki was upset, typical. It was like she met her father the first time. Her mom was lying to him this whole time and everything. And now she had to storm out. Now she don't know how she feels about me and her father. She has so many emotions. I mean, he was away from my life all this time. Did he always thought about me or what? What did he would go to jail for? He's been in jail for all this long time, and he's a bad guy. He's a murderer. All that stuff is going through her head. On top of dealing with her relationship with Taylor. We get in that in a minute. Because that Taylor, come on, girl. And it's going back to forth cousins. I said, y'all need to get it together. Pick who she needs to stay with and stay with that. Like, we can't have this back and forth. Now, if I had one of those cousins, I would just leave Taylor alone and let her be what she be. Because all this back and forth between cousins is crazy. But we get back to her in a minute. But at the end of the day, Nikki feeling how she felt about her father. And Angela had to this way. So I said, this is exactly the stuff that we had to deal with. It's like, I know sometimes as parents, and I had my own life going up that they want to tell me who he was. And it's like, I met him. I mean, got the DNA test. I don't care. We don't got no relationship now, but still. Yeah, she could be extra dramatic. Yes, she could be extra dramatic and doing the most. I said, girl, can you calm down? Can we have A and B? Can we have a middle period where you got to go to A to Z all quickly in freaking 2.5 seconds? Can we have an A to the B to the C? Like, can we start going to A to Z that quickly, girl? It's like, gosh, she could be so dramatic at times. And yeah, she do be extra when she thinks, because her emotions go involved. And then Angela always has, oh, Nikki. I said, you sound like a child puppy. Girl, stay your foot down. I said, yes, I said what I said. I lied. Yes, come on, get it together, girl. We running around for all the time for running away from me. Always running away. Shoot. But then again, this is stuff you got to deal with because you've been lying all this time. So now she's explosive. Now you don't know how to handle it. So you got to sit down and be really for real. And so she really can let you tell her the real tea, and now you have to really sit down and go with it. Because I think Nikki was part of it. It's like, yes, she wanted to know her father, and that's to realize that he don't seem like a bad guy. Now I gotta make this. I had to force myself. I had to really have this relationship because I've been wanting to know him all this time. So now I'm at the age that I can have this relationship, and it's not too late because she's still a teenager. So it's still a perfect time, and that's that. And she read Nate's journal because he gave her the journal. He said, "Listen, if you ready, just the journal, and she read the journal, and he always thought about his daughter ever since he's been there. Yes, he did a mistake, and he got in for somebody else's mistake, and good thing he got out. So now, and then when she cut his dress or his locks off, I said, "Oh snap, baby!" First of all, he had a body as he always had a body, like that muscles and stuff, and then the locks, the long locks, it would look nice, and then they cut it off, make it shorter. Mm-hmm. Yes, the journey was beautiful, very poetic. Explains his journey about his daughter birth and everything. I said, "Oh my gosh!" I said, "Oh." It was touching, and seeing that how Lauren was her father and how they had their bond and how she loved her grandfather too, like the bond that she had with her father made Nikki was like, know what, I should be able to have my relationship with my own father too. He's here now. Now that he's here, and that's had that relationship with him. And I'm glad they went to the beach and they walked on the beach and to have a conversation. I mean, yes, he had that hiccup when he froze. Which I say, yes, understand it. He had PTSD. It's like Angie going to end up and effing it up with Tyreek. I feel like, yeah. Let's get into the Tyreek thing. Cause Tyreek, I say, listen, yes, Tyreek is not nice and all with the chocolateness and the muscles, all that stuff, all that craziness. But there, boy, calm down yourself. Like, what is going on here? But yes, she should have had kissed Nate. But I said, Angie, if you listen to me, Angie, don't tell him that. Don't tell him that, girl. He's ready on edge. Keep that kiss to yourself, girl. Don't say nothing. Oh, no, watch. I said, keep it to yourself, girl. Don't tell him about that kiss, girl. But yes, Tyreek is going on. I would say, first of all, I understand Tyreek is spiraling out of control, but I think it seemed like it was so 0 to 100 like quickly and get upset about Angela. It's like, yes, you know that Nate is back in the picture, so he feels type of way about that. Not on top of that, his feelings about his father and then the truth and what's not the truth and all that stuff like that. He don't know how to feel because he feel like Teddy is freaking lying to him or don't tell him the whole truth. You right? And now you don't even know what's up. So his mind is out of control by his father. What's the truth? What's not the truth? He found out Aunt Picky knows something. Aunt Picky could just cadaddle out of here and went somewhere. She said, "Oh, I gotta see you, Troy." Left a note. I said, "Now leave me a note and tell me you going somewhere." Left her a note. So now his mind is out of place with that, and now he's drinking up a storm. He's in his feelings, and yeah, but you know he pissed about yes. Picky and Teddy Peter. Yes, he pissed about that, and he don't know what's going on because nobody gave him the whole full scoop. Okay, gotta do my stuff. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so what's that going on? Because he not knowing the whole full still details. Because she skipped out of here. She said, no, listen, and she out of here. He's not saying nothing. So he's out of control. So I understand that. But I would say, but then you took it out on Angela. And also top of that, his feelings of jealousy when Nate in the picture. I said, yes, got a little fine caramel chocolate butter with your nice chocolateness. I said, you had me hating? You had me hate. I had both of y'all. Don't need to hate, bitch. Shoot, you can have both of us. Chill. Mm-mm. Angela love her to pick. She got her man. She love. Ooh. Yes, I mean for picking be exposed too as well. Shoot, because of her demons and dirt. And yes, but Tyreek was doing the most. Doing the most. And now he's in the picture and now he's jumping on freaking Angela and all that stuff and making her feel uneasy. And now I say you're not helping and you're not helping any better by doing that, Tyreek. And when he was jogging with his shirt off, I said, "Oh snap!" Whew. And She up here trying to get him to talk to her, and he's all mad, scowling face. I said, stop the scowl. I said, come on. I said, you know what, man? Sure. I said, whatever. When you ready to talk to me, you ready to talk to me, because this doing this growling facing and doing all this craziness, it's too much. Like, can we stop? And then Nate in the picture. And then they had, and her and Nate had that lapse of judgment by kissing each other. I said, no. I said, no, I said, no. I went to cut him off. I said, don't do that. Even though it was bound to happen, but still. I said, no. And she said she can't. I said, yes. Do not do anything more with Nate until you figure out your feelings, girl. Whether you want to be with freaking Tyreek or you want to rekindle with Nate. But I don't think rekindling Nate, it should be the thing. I think she should stay with Tyreek and work with him, and just they had a little bump in the road. But let Nate get himself together, because he just got out and he needs to build his foundation with his daughter, try to get his job and everything. Let him be secure. But I didn't like when she freaking jumped to the conclusion that freaking drugs was him. I said that was typical for them to write that way if it was his. I said, no, it was too easy to blame it on Nate like that. I was like, damn, Angela, like you just go quick to throw him in the wolves, like in the freaking drenches, in the freaking bottom of the barrel. Like, what is you doing below the benches, below the bleachers, below the floor, 6 feet under the court screen? Like, what's that? Under the golf course? Like, everything, you just throw him under the bus, huh? Under the bus, under the car, under the truck, under the table, under the school bus, under the school grounds. Like, you just gonna throw him everywhere you need to throw him at because he found out drinking drugs. And I said that was some lazy writing to make it seem like Nate, the guy who got out of jail selling drugs. Like, come on now, that was yes, but technically they only broke up because he went to jail. I don't think she's done. Yes, that's another thing. I don't think she's done either because she was so easy to fall in a kiss with him. So that's crazy, because what could have been life? What could life have been if he never went to jail? But at the same time, Nate needs to get his stuff together because he's been in jail for a long time. So don't rush into it. If it meant to be, it meant to be. But you need to work that out with Tyreek before you jumping on to kissing the two guys and then you have both men. Then there's not unless they both down with the polygamy relationship, polyamorous relationship, they're not down with that. So we're gonna see. But that drugs thing what got me upset. I said, really? Are we really gonna do this? And jump to conclusion. And thought that was him. And he gave him a chance to talk. Like, he was about to say something, and he gave him a chance. Not even one word. He can't even say, it's not mine. He even get said it. He didn't say none word. She just cut him off and just cut him off. But as he was over, she never knew all that stuff. Now, I ain't gonna blame your own child, but damn, you should quick to blame Nate. Shoot. Yeah, she ain't no opinion was on that stuff. Or she thought she stopped on that stuff. They didn't think she was back on that stuff. So it was easy for the blame us. Blame her instead. Yeah, I know it was easy. But I was like, damn, really? That's the scapegoat you're gonna go to. But understand, but at the same time, she could have gave him a chance to explain himself. And of course, you know her daughter was not doing it. So it had to be somebody else. Picky came back in the picture. So she automatically blamed him, like gave him a chance. But I understand that. So Picky came back, explained the little details why she had to leave and the drugs were her. She explained that the drugs were her, how she found out control, how she found out some details that she tried to escape from and she can't. I said, you can't escape, girl. It's gonna hunt you. You can't escape. You can't. You can't escape at all. So they're gonna hunt you down till you get nowhere to run. And how she's saying that the guy came after her and put his hands on her, that she had to defend herself. I said, oh, we need to have a flashback of really what really happened at that scene, at that time. We need to have a flashback. Because that's the only way we could find out the truth. Because she could not be telling the truth. Or she may not be telling the truth. But we need to know. We need to know. Because that ties into Tyreek recovery. Because if you find out the really truth about his father, child, that's how I'm saying. That's how I'm saying. Because I don't know. I said, oh, okay. So she said she did that because he came and he manhandled her, and she had to defend herself, self-defense, and that's what happened. Teddy say he committed suicide. I said the maid, the housemaid, the head housemaid, saying that he had a girlfriend at that time, whatever. She said this was so. Who was it? He did suicide or he got killed? Like, what is it? So we can find out. And once you find out, it may not be looking like for Angela and Tyreek relationship. At all. Now, the fake of the Parks family. Teddy is recovering from Parkinson's disease, fell down and had that whole major heart scare, getting surgery done on him. And right at the same time, Alex is trying to dig up dirt, is trying to find out what's going on with him. And she doing the most. Darius to kill Tyreek Daddy. Yeah, she was dating the guy Darius who killed Tyreek Daddy. Yeah. She was dating him. She didn't kill him. Well, what her confession was about? Did she said she stabbed him or something like that? Because I remember sure she said that. She said she stabbed her. Yeah, because that was the girlfriend. And she said he put his hands on her and she stabbed him. And that's when she's running away. Well, we still need a flashback to see what's really happened. Yes, that's what I was saying. She confessed to killing Darius to Angie. Chill. Oh yeah. That's what happened. Darius knew Tyreek Daddy, and that's a connection. Yeah. Yep. She said that. That's why I said Pinky. That's what she got. She's get that out of there. She got out of there so quickly because she said she didn't know who he was. She said she didn't know Darius. I said, Because I say you was a girlfriend. So how you didn't know? Mm. Yeah, but Teddy said that his father killed himself. So that's what saying who he actually killed himself or somebody killed him. So that's why he spiraled out of control because he don't know what's going on, who's telling the truth or not. And that's why I guess he's getting upset because his emotions are wrong. Now, Alex is doing the most, and she's trying to dig up dirt, trying to do too much. Now, freaking Raymond, he's starting to get not like this Alex. That's what I'm saying. She is. She's not. She's not at all. And not. And I Come on, this girl. All Piggy is doing too much. Doing the most. Doing the most. Damn. Yes. So Alex was doing the most. And Raymond said, you doing too much, girl. You doing too much. To the point that, he sat in the car talking to her and stuff like that. Because he's still trying to get his company back. He's still trying to get his company back. And he want his business partner. Ooh. Ooh. What are you doing, my man? Jay? Jay? His business partner. I forgot his name. And he tried to get him to sign the shares because the business partner said he signed the share back to Teddy Franklin. So, Teddy Franklin got the whole sole custody of that business. Now, Raymond's mom tried to get a hold of that. She tried to get the reins of that freaking company. And apparently she got her own set of ideas because she wanted to be the sole heir of it. And now her son like much. So I was like, oh, what's going on here? Now they trying to fight against all that stuff. And, on top of it, he, that little kiss between Jay. That is his name. I won't call him Jay for now. Yeah, tell me his name. Jay and Leah. And he told, listen, give him a call. You come slide my little bungalow right now. We can chill in the chat. And also, you have to be able to wait, man. We always had that connection with him. You come come around here, like we got it like that. All right, let's come on. And she was thinking about it because at the time she's going her little thing with freaking Raymond and all that stuff, and they just not even telling each other the truth. Now Angela saw Raymond and Alex in the car. Now we know that Alex kissed Raymond. He got a little bit, and he pulled back. He said no. So I said okay. And then we get the elevator scene. I said, oh, y'all just love the culture here. How we doing some Beyonce and figure Jay-Z and some launch moment up in there? Jake, yes, that's his name. Yes. So freaking Angie, this deck freaking Raymond in the elevator, said, Bill, what the hell you doing? You cheating? I said, what the heck? She went to launch mode on him in the elevator. I said, it's $1 billion in the elevator going on here, y'all. Shoot. Things go down with $1 billion in the elevator. That Beyonce said. So then she was going in on him. She said, what you doing this? You doing this? And he messed around because Alex was doing the fall. She was doing the most. How about putting that freaking Nate up in the freaking thing and trying to expose him on? So I said, what the hell? I said, Alex, you going fuck. So now she was upset. And then she saw Alex kissing Raymond. Then she said, oh, look at here. And she just went on ham on him in the elevator. Leah said, what the hell's going on? And she said, what, really? You kissed her? And I said, oh, snap. Long story short, Raymond and Leah had to tell each other the truth, sit down and discuss, because he found out that secret company that she was hiding with her father. And he found that out. He told her about that. And she confronted her about that. And they had to sit down and discuss things. And I guess they're going to work together as a force. Now, Mama Liv, I could still remember Liv this couple of episodes. I said, you doing the most, Mama Liv. What the hell going on? Stay hating on Angie because lie they say that, we come to find out Eve was part of the trio and the part of that summer program where we found out they thought it was, that she was saying, she was never around, she was lying, she faking. No, she was part of the trio. Just with Leah mom, her, and Eve was all together. Now, the only thing she got upset with Eve was because Eve started sleeping with freaking Teddy. And that's why she was doing all this to try and damage Eve's reputation. Because of all that stuff. Because she felt some way about that. So, Mama Liv was in her own feelings about that and all that stuff. And now, the company that she wants is getting run. And she tried to be the whole sole thing because the family gave loans. And it was a lot going on. So she went to go see Jake. Because Raymond told Mama Liv what happened. I said, oh. So she went to see him. All that craziness. He was talking his smack. She said here drinking her drink, all that stuff. And he was talking his whole thing and say how we have all this and I'm the sole heir. I said, oh snap. The line stops with me. I said, you better make sure you stay alive so the line could keep stopping with you. Because oh snap. And all of a sudden, that's how I've been getting the money. And everybody, man, hey, yes. She probably was a little salty. She probably was. That's what I'm saying. That's how the hell she getting the dibble dabble and now she got a kid by him and all that stuff like that. And I'm up here doing all this stuff. So now I'm part of this company, which I don't really give a damn about. I don't want that freaking soul company of that freaking one I had when my family was running. Shoot. I want my son to be taking it over. I need to have it. So at the end of the day, she's salty and all that stuff. So she killed the guy and left her drink there too. What her freaking, I was like, left her drink with her lipstick. Nothing nobody gonna notice that. Well, her son noticed that because he makes the best drinks. She likes where Jake make the drinks, and that's that. Now Lauren thinking that her mom was doing something with Jake, and I mean it didn't really happen because she never went inside. She called Angela. She said, "Angela told me out of it. Angela told me out of it. I didn't want to be there." And Angela told me out of it. And so you just gotta be honest, and that's why they had to sit down and be honest with each other about everything. It could be a full force. Alex spilled Teddy's medical thing to the world, so everybody know he got Parkinson's. And I said, "Oh, child." And then thinking Raymond confronted his mom about what she did. And well, he said what he had to say. And now the mom and Ficker's son is going to be at rivalry. At rivals. I said, not the mother and son. I think y'all supposed to be those freaking force. But you know what? Everybody got their own freaking ambitions going on here. Speaking of ambitions, I'm mad at my own cancel that show. I love ambitions. I don't know why. I don't know why they ended that show like that. Ambition was good, but that's not ambitions. But they had their own ambitions, and now everybody had their own secret goals. Now the mom and freaking son is gonna be at odds with each other because he's like, I wanted this thing now. Don't you killing people? What's that? What's up with that? And mama lived like, and he had a glass, and he said, "No, you think I ain't noticed this?" All that stuff. Cause Lauren and Taylor found the body, and now she's all shaken up. Lauren said, "Uncle Jake, what's going on, Uncle Jake?" For real, you see the true colors. You see people's true colors for real, for real. Yeah, I'll be right back, y'all. Hold up. Drinking so much, you got to go to the bathroom, y'all. People, yeah, I don't like that, but at the same time, he can't use that to control her. That's what I'm saying. He could use that to control his mom. It's like, I know you killed him. I was like, ooh. And throw Taylor away. I don't like that. I said, what the hell we doing back and forth with the cousins? Now they bonded because Lauren trying to. I said, that Lauren, you sneaky little girl. Because you said, well, it's a certain point. I got to it's a point. It's like it's a point. It's a point. And they said, okay. So now they had this little bond going on. And then they went to see the bungalow. Now I saw Jake there. And now she's on her feelings. And now Taylor's over. I was like, you know what? Yes, Nikki could be dramatic and all that stuff like that, but damn, she don't deserve that either. And I said, well, Lauren didn't deserve that either. I said, that Taylor is a devil. She need to get out of here. That back and forth between cousins, I said, what is going on? Like, can you stick with her one person? Now, and then figured Nikki was trying to get a boarding school to go to the boarding school where they at. I said, oh, no. Mm-mm. I know you want to go to boarding school. I know you want to go back to school to be in the good graces of people and have friends or stuff like that. But don't go to boarding school because this girl. I don't know. Mm-mm. You done. That's what I'm saying. Doing too much. I was like, can we not have that? Can we not have that at all? Just back and forth with cousins. It's not cute. And they fought for that. I would say, Nikki, girl, let's move on. Get somebody else. Now Quincy in his own world, Quincy's doing his own thing. He messing with the head. I think the head maid, granddaughter, or something like that. Whatever. Yeah, Taylor is all about Taylor. All about herself. And that's what it is. She all about herself. But damn, that going back and forth between cousins like that, that's not cute. And the cousins is okay with that. I said, nah, not me. Ciao. Now, Quincy told his father he's not down with that extra stuff. He said, hey, dad, with all that. He wanted to do his own thing. He wanted to do something else. He didn't want to do part of this organization and all this brotherhood and all this. He wanted to do his own thing. And we'll see how that goes. But Mavis has his mind set to get his own company. Leah doing. Everybody's doing their doing. And then all of a sudden now, Mama Liv is all on freaking Angie behind, trying to discredit her because she's not her feelings, doing the most. And I'm glad that Angie did what she did by going up to the lady and promoting herself to the point that she got the call back. So I said, yeah, she promoted herself trying to say she got the decorum. I said, you got the decorum trying to shut down the girl dreams because you and your feelings. Girl, sure. Try to hold on to the dream that you dream, girl, dream big somewhere else. But yes, I'm glad that. And even Leah was like, come on, Mama Liv, you doing the most. Now Mama Liv told you want to test this. You don't want this. You don't want this. And Leah said, you don't want this. I said, oh, everybody's going at each other's throat in this season, huh? Everybody's going at each other's throat. Sure. But I think that was it. That was Odds, Cards, and People, y'all. Sure. Like I said, it resumes next week, Tuesday. So we're looking forward to what's going to happen next with this series and how things going to play. Because now people are at odds with each other. It's like that. And the incubator program got dissolved. So that's what Angela had to work herself up and get into the sisterhood so she could get the help that she needs for her business. But now she worked herself out on promoting and helping and getting good graces with the person that Leah told her to get good graces with. Maybe that could be another avenue for her to get what she needs to get. Because she was relying on the incubator program money. I said, man, you ain't send no money out. What happened? All that money is going out? Sure. Gotta put some money to the side or something. Sure, but I believe in Angie. Angie was gonna make a way. But that was All Kinds of People, y'all. So it was good. I enjoy it. I love it. I said, I try to make the best not to go fall behind again. Cause sometimes when you do so much, you got work and busy and all stuff. Sometimes it shows you just want to binge watch them instead of every week. But I will try to keep it on point, keep it on breast of what's going on here. All right, let's jump into Queens, y'all. Chill. What y'all think about Queens? Is it good? Is it not good? Y'all enjoying it? All right. So we all left off about them performing for this major award show. And the award show that need to get them up on the map of getting a tour. And we also left off when, with the girl threw up in the casket, because that's what Eve found out. Whatever mama did it. Listen. Say, in the casket, threw up. And that's what Eve found out. Well, Brianna, Eve character, find out that the husband's student mistress was pregnant. So Brianna tried to figure out what this girl gonna do with the baby. Said she got no body and everything and all that stuff, and she know what she need to do and everything. And I'm just scared and just have no help. And so she asked Brianna, "Can you take me to the clinic? Whatever she wanted to do at the clinic, Planned Parenthood and stuff like that." At the clinic, she wanted to do something. To find out that girl just skedaddle out of here. She just got skedaddle. She left out of here. She didn't collect gold. She didn't collect her $200. She took her Monopoly money and left. And I don't know where the hell she went. And I said, Brianna up in here in the freaking hospital. Where this girl at? Where this girl at? Where is she at? And we don't know where she's at. She went to the place. The girl said, I don't know. She just got her stuff and just left. She just got up and just leave. You're all in my face, or boo home and sign crying because you don't know what the hell you're going to do and how you're going to take care of the baby and all that stuff like that, what you're going to do. And now you just left with the baby. Well, she ain't baby yet, but she pregnant. So we don't know what's the end of that. But hopefully we see. I said, girl, if your whole goal was to keep the baby, to say you're going to keep the baby, just leave. Shit. Got to do all that. Got her try to help you out. Even though secretly Brianna probably still wanted you not to have the baby. But still, it was still your decision. But you did all that for you to bounce. She's she's a track star. Ooh, ah. Yeah, she was doing all that. She left out of there. Child. Now she had to deal with that looming behind her. And that son, the oldest son. Now the details of his name again, I forgot. But y'all tell me. He was doing the most. I mean, granted, yes, his father died, and his mom had to do what she had to do. But your mom always been a working woman. She just stopped a little bit because she had all 5 of y'all freaking big headed asses, and now she got to go back to she got to go back to her dreams and everything. And she had to do everything her own now. She got no nanny. I said, what's the nanny? Had the nannies keep betting on her. Can't find a reliable form. Jill, we go to Jill in a minute, because Jill supposed to be in the house helping her. And Jill finna her damn self. So now Brianna got to do everything herself. So she got to take her kids to the freaking photo. She got to take her kids to this and take her kids to whatever she need to do. She relied on her oldest son. We'll get in a minute, because she said it was like this is plaguing a lot of people, black families now, and that's what a lot of these boys grow up being so troublemakers, and have so many emotional issues because they had to grow up so fast and not being a kid themselves. So he had to be there for his older, being the oldest, he had to be there for his sisters and his brother, and then being the older kid to watch the children watch his mom working and stuff. And he was in the most, being flipped with his mouth. She forgot she had to take him to practice. So she was like, oh my God, she feels type of way about that. And then Brianna, Professor Sex, slept with that guy. What was his name? Rapper, whatever it is. She slept with him. She got her boob back, put it on him, and left the room. He said already he's not gonna say no name, but then said the name. I said, what the hell is this? You say you're not gonna say nothing, then you gonna say the name? Like, keep it to yourself, man. Shoot. He got a little sprung. She just sprung the Thunani on him, and then he's up here singing like a canary. And now the kids find out on the radio station that mommy did something with somebody else, and she was on scared and nervous. I said, to be honest, that's what, you just can't give your 90 to anybody else because they can't keep their mouth shut. That boy she put it on so good. He was really just singing like a bird. I said, what the hell? Most likely we keep it quiet, child. So the son was in his feelings. So one day he said, stop being a hoe. I said, ooh. What you say, boy? What you said? Because I was like, listen. I said, Eve, you good. Because, baby, that E, before that E came out his mouth, he went on the floor but quick. You gonna be calling me no hole with some eviction, whole slut, whatever, the same kind of word. He called on that, and she almost saw red real quick, but she down the back. She ain't hit him nothing like that. She gave him the word, and he quit it out with because he said, you gotta be a mom. She said she always been your mom. And she always had this life before that. What she was doing now is what she was doing before before she met your daddy. And then he knocked her up 5 times. But at the end of the day, she always been her own working mother, working boss, working woman. So now she got to do this more than ever. Yes, she ain't gonna be perfect, but damn, you had to call her that, child. But I know I know woman was looking at the TV screen. I said, I know he didn't. Sure, his teeth would be pick up your teeth, boy. Yeah, calling me that. Other than that, so she gave him the word and all that stuff, and he understand. But then she said about the whole, you got to be the man in the house. And when you do that to a young boy growing up, it does more damage than good, which I hope y'all don't understand that. It does more damage than good because now they figure like they got to be the man in the house. They have to take care of this. They don't have their childhood. They have to take responsibility. The mom put emotional baggage on me, making me feel responsible, taking all that stuff like that. It does a lot of harm for the child when they have to grow up faster than they need to grow up before. And granted, yes, daddy just passed and stuff like that. Yeah, you can be the bigger brother and stuff like that. But the man in the household thing and putting that in the mindset and put the stress on their head, it's not good at all. It's not good. So granted, I know a lot of people like the thing she had with his son and he understand and stuff, but I don't think he really was on board about that. He feels like a little upset. But that's kind of reality. That's what a lot of single parents does that when they have multiple kids and the oldest had to take care of the youngest. Yeah, there's some stint, but don't put too much pressure on them that they can't be a child themselves. Because then they're going to grow up being hateful, upset towards you and toward their siblings because they had to grow up and they can't be the child and their younger siblings was able to live their childhood in some way, shape, or form, but you have to grow up an adult faster than you need to be, missing out on opportunities and stuff because they think you as the man in the house. I said, oh, that's not good. And sometimes we gotta make our children be the children and not grow them up so fast. But sometimes that's not the reality in most black communities. But we have to do better. We got to do better. We can't put that pressure on a kid like that. And him with 4 other siblings, sure, you don't want Brianna him getting older and being disrespectful and walking out the house and doing all that stuff and being mad and angry. Sure. So yes, I didn't like what he said out his mouth about towards Brianna, but then gave him that whole little thing, nice talk, but then it ended up with him be the man in the house. I said, oh no, Brianna, that's not a good thing. That's not good. You think that's helping, but that's not really helping. So, but let him be kid, because we all know. My mom just had that convo with my older brother. He asked why he didn't. She just leave me with him. Yeah, see? There you go. Because even though he asked that as so young, at the end of the day, he probably would appreciate that more. Because I said at the end of the day, your responsibility is not to take care of another child. Like, yes, that's your sibling and that's your younger brother and sister, and you will do as much as you can. But you as a child yourself, and you need to develop, you need to have your happiness, you need to learn stuff like that. You need your mom figure to be there for you and not always put you on the freaking thing to be in the household. And he probably appreciate that, even though he probably appreciate that. Yes. And then you might have a good bond with your brother because of that. Because at the end of the day, he's happy, you happy, even though y'all might not understand at the time. But that's the way to go. Uh, so that's that. Now, Jill. Let's get to Jill real quick. I was at Jill. What the hell? What's up with this? Your newfound status, and then you feeling your damn self. Like I said, nobody asked you to do all that. Nobody asked you to do all that. I said, girl, doing the most. She coming out. She get this magazine. She had this agent that worked with her that she slept with. I think he does now, but he always felt like maybe she didn't trust. Oh yeah, he might have felt that way. Yeah, but now he understands it. Why that's the reason. Because baby, so much kids get damaged because they got put so much heavy responsibility so early, and they never lived their childhood like that. Yeah, so Jill feeling herself. She got the girl she slept with, or she cheated on Tina with, helping her, being a better her, performing a song on stage without her group members. I said, what that is? Nasty, what was it? Natty Butchers. I said, oh, what the hell? No. Doing all these secret meetings and all that stuff. And yeah, it's coming out. It was great for her. But don't let that get to your head. And she definitely let it get in her head. She wasn't coming to the practices on time. She was doing her. She was supposed to be helping Brianna. And she just out and doing her own thing. Just basically being a single person. Being a solo in a group. Right? And when she had that interview outside, she definitely was wrong. Interview outside, and when she said oh, if I knew I got this, I should have came out a long time ago. I said, oh, that was a wrong thing to say. Because even before they made that face impression, I said, Jill, that was a wrong statement. Because now you're saying that you should have came out because you would get good praising because how susceptible it is, and not because you came out because you were straddling your sexuality and you want to be free. Now you're saying you're coming out with an agenda. This would be just to have good ratings or a good standing behind you, not because you were struggling, you would be accepting. So I would say you said that was a wrong word to say. And I knew that was the wrong thing to say because that article came out and baby, they was heated with Jill. They said, not this girl. Not this girl trying to come out here and act like she's coming out and trying to get some acceptance from us and only doing that because she wants some freaking good ratings. Hell to the no, girl, you been canceled. You been canceled, girl. And they canceled real quick. But, cancel always, though, stay strong until you be humble yourself. So, but then she had to use Tina because Jill been like that, be a user. And not also that, the girl that she assaulted when she was younger, because the girl, she was her job and she looked up to Jill and she wanted to go and the Jill pushed her. You remember that? Pushed her. I said, Jill, calm down. Came out and said, well, she assaulted me. And so, now, that was going to come out. That's going to come out. See, when you get popularity, stuff you do in the past come out in front. And that's what happened. So now that she said what she said about coming out and she would have came out, she would have been good if she would have came out a long time ago and know she was going to get this treatment. That came out, and then this girl said that you assaulted her, which actually did happen, but still. Assaulted her, and now you want to use Tina. And then Tina was saying, thinking that she was going to move down there for Jill. And Jill's like, nah. So Tina said, nah, you trying to use me? See, you think you use her. You use people. And I was like, oh, Jill. Now, she got what she wanted, a good, favorable decision because Tina helped her out. And turned the story and narrative down because, she was trying to respond to people. Valeria said, stop it. No, stop it. Don't respond to people. It go down. Shoot, people get mad at you in one quick second. And then the next day, if something else happened, they minded someone else. That's how social media works. Like, we see a story for a little quick second. The next day, we move to the next one. It's like, we don't stay mad for someone for so long, so let it die out. But no, Jill want to control the narrative so much and get ahead. And she used Tina, and Tina was not for for that. She was not here for that. She said no. And Tina was pissed off when she spit in her freaking window, her window on her car. I said, ooh, not a spit. That old nasty spit. That's little spit, she and I was like, ooh, she's been hard. I said, oh, she's done with you, girl. Jill, she's done with you. Tina's done with you, girl. Tina's done with you, girl. Like, I don't know what she did. You should have did that to Tina. Because she when somebody spit like that, you think, you did messed up. And now you need your bandmates because you were feeling yourself. And now they're helping you out. They always got each other's backs. So now she's in good graces with her group and, came back and moved back with freaking Brianna. Yes, that was a whole lot of spit. It was. Yes, but it was highly disrespectful. Now, I was upset she would have spit on her, but she spit on the car car window. But it was disrespectful and it was a lot. And she brought that up. And I said, oh, she was really mad at you. She mad. On top of that, Darren, the husband cannot get killed. He cannot let things go. But then again, that's the whole part of that she was using. Because at the end of the day, yes, she's loose school. And you got to learn how to get the rejection. And notice that, but at the same time, you married a guy, knowing you bad in something, and then when you got comfortable, you just cut him off like that. And I understand his feelings, but at the same time, that guy is too his screws was too loose. Too loose. Because when he came in that freaking Brianna house with that freaking divorce papers, and he said, if I can't have you, nobody can have you, and he burned that paper all. I said, ooh, girl, you a danger. If I was dish, I said, no, damn it, no, I'm sorry. I would do something. I was to listen. You want you to do something real quick? Like, come on. Like, I said, no, don't come back to me, bitch. Come on, girl. You want to get your panani real quick? Like, come on now. Let's do something. We can't end it the bad way like this. Shoot. Come on, let me show you a titty or something. Like, well, can't we do something here? Because you mad. I can't have you be mad at me like that. You try to burn papers in front of houses and stuff. I said, no. Shoot, can I jump on you so quick? Can we do something? Because this is too much. I would do a whole 180 on Jim. I said, listen, I like ain't no more love. Come on. Take me upstairs real quick. Make me out. Come on now. We can't do this. I can't. She was cutting our cards and everything. She was buying the clothes and he declined the card. And she had to call him. And he said, no, what? I'm going to restate the cards. But, Chad, I said, no. I said, oh, Jill, you can do something. Not damning. I said, his freaking face looks like he's pissed off. Like his eyes his arm was 666 on you, girl. I said, oh no, you gotta make it light with him. Make it light. But Valeria. Let's get to Valeria. Excuse me. Valeria fake mama came around. And I was like, listen, I know Valeria wanted her mom so bad. And that was part of her story and how she became she is. Because at the end of the day, she just got left dropped by her mom. Never came back for her. All that stuff. So that's always been a big hole in her heart. And that's why she is what she is. Now let's say make it right. But sometimes the backstory does explain some of the behaviors that people are going through now. So when the mom came on stalking her freaking place and all that stuff, it came and she just immediately just accepted it. I said, no DNA test? Nothing? I said, good. The way how your mind set up, I would think that was the first thing that she would have thought of. Get a DNA test, get something to see if this lady is yours or not. This lady's your mom. But, she accepted it so much because that's what she wanted. And then when the lady gave details that made it so believable, I said, oh my gosh. And when she tested about gave her money, he's like, do you want money? Here. That's what you wanted, right? Because after a while, there was some questioning going on here. And she picked up the money and she never really spent that money from her. So I said, no, because you know what she's trying to do? She's trying to get you to naturally spend on her and not out while you thinking that she's doing dirty. But then again, you took a picture of her freaking credit card. Like, what was that for? Like, you just want to see it. You just been close. I said, take a picture, good? No, you know you're doing something. You had a backup plan. So when something go awry, you can spend up on that money. You ain't fooling us. You ain't fooling us. It's like that. And so quick to accept the mom. And everybody said, listen, are you sure? Like, because people come in one or two ways. They want money or something out of you. Like, she just said, come up. It's just like, that's it. They say, yes, your mom, you believe her? And I said, Valeria. Oh. But knowing that's your biggest vulnerability and your weakness, anybody could exploit that. And this lady, that's what she did. Her name Valentina. Valentina came and did the damn thing. And when they had that interview of their backstory of the group Queens, she said she happy to have her mom around. And she needed that. And then the producer saw that she was taking pictures of your credit cards. And now it's like, oh. And then she got Eric Ewok to help her. And he found out all the details and said, oh, no, she not who she says she is. She's a crook. She's a con artist. She's been in jail this couple of times. She was this and that and craziness. I said, oh, snap, girl. You in danger. So Ewok said, listen, go there. Don't make her think that you know. But, Valeria, She didn't listen. So soon as she came there, she just ripped the mouth about her and told her that she knew that who you were and your name and all that stuff. And got choked out on the wall and said, "What's her name?" And oh well, her name is this, and she didn't want you, and this is that. And I said, "Oh snap!" Mm-mm-mm. So they said, "Listen, you better not call the cops on me, but it's gonna be a rap. It's gonna be a rap." And I said, "Oh, not a rap." I said, "Valeria, you could have played out cards a little bit." But I think if Valeria say, "No, well, I can't have this fake mom on my house anymore. I'm not trying to pretend nothing. You ain't my mom. Get out of here." Shoot. So she said, "Did you know my mom?" Because apparently the last she knows so much details. Probably she knew her real mom, and that's exactly what happened. She knew her real mom and talked to her mom and everything. I think she said her mom died, right? Her mom was not living anymore, and stuff like that. But she always loved you. She always wanted to be with you and all that stuff, and she always was proud of you. And she took the story that her mom was giving her all these years and tried to fabricate the story, try to duplicate the story to make it believable, which happened for a little quick second until that picture came up. That video camera of footage of taking a credit card got her thinking now, and that's what she asked Eric, and Eric took the background check and helped Valeria out. And now the biggest thing, because the part of the season, remember the thing was there was a billboard and somebody came on a ski mask and shot at them. So now during this episode, we got to figure out who was responsible, who was the culprit. Because now Tina's upset. We know Dan was on the loose. Now we go Valentina. I said, "Oh, what's going on with these enemies?" I said, "All right." So those three suspects there. Naomi got a little boo thing. This little director that was on Naomi, now Rodrigo. I said, "Oh, Rodrigo, you better stop down." You know, he was loving his little chocolateness, and he liked Naomi, and she said she's different because she never been on a date. Just never really dated. I said, "What the hell you was doing all this time?" But well, then again, Naomi thing was, listen, we hot for each other. We go to bang 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 school and skip it down, Scooby Doo snacks, all that stuff, and go about our business because all that dating stuff is out of the question now. That's freak. Let's do what we need to do and just move on. I got time for that lubber dubby stuff. So that was Naomi go all the time. Like she just sticking us leaving. And when Rodrigo trying to get to know her and stuff like that, she was trying to accelerate that. So and then she was no nervous. So Brianna was like, "No, listen, come on. I know you like him because you can tell Naomi really do like the guy because he was speaking to her heart. He's speaking to her music language." I said, "Oh, now he's speaking to her music language." We spoke to her music language. That was a rap. Listen, yes, you talk about how beautiful it is in the music language. She was open. So the restaurant they're supposed to go to, Brianna skedaddle because that was the restaurant that her and Jeff go to, and they met. And that was her memories there. That's what she couldn't stay there because it was so fresh on her mind about her husband. And so Naomi was this, that, and he was laying on thick. He was like, "All right, that's good." They get to know her and she liking it and all that stuff. And they kiss in the middle. I said, when you had to kiss in the middle of a freaking thing and nobody's around you, and no everybody's around you, and you just kissing and had no one in the world, I said, "Oh, that's the love." Oh, that's love. Because you just get up and just kiss and no even care who's around you. That's a good kiss. That's a girl. Got me kissing you in front of the middle of the damn thing, and everybody's around me. Could look at us and see what we're doing. Be mad disrespectful, but you didn't even care because you got the kiss. And plus, you maybe gonna see the guy anyway because you gonna be on the road, and he gotta do his thing, so he barely gonna see you like that. And then he wanna knock your box out because he said he wanna get to know you even more. And I said, "Oh, girl, he wanted to wait." So that, and then the whole thing about JoJo and her name is JoJo, yeah, and Eric with the daughter, And that whole thing about the chain thing, I said, what the hell is going on here? I said, I don't even want to bond, but damn, you gonna have a running down the street for some chain? You could have get a new one. But then again, we understand his sentiments about the chain and why he got the chain and all that stuff. And he gave it to her and he said it was a whole business of principle. I was like, principle of my ass? Like, you gonna try to risk your life for a chain? Over some figure TikTok channel, whatever challenge was to get the chain is, and now he think Jadakiss was the one who did that. And Jadakiss put out a hit on him because he held on to the money. I said, oh, look at Jadakiss. I ain't seen him for a long time. So Jadakiss there, and he said, boy, I ain't gonna do that for that little chain. Shoot. Because Eric did something against Jadakiss a long time ago, schooled him over, and now he thinks Jadakiss wanting revenge all this time. And he said no. But then again, JoJo was loving all that. I said, I know this. She's not getting all excited about this chasing goons and gangs and all that stuff. I said, girl, I thought she would be like more scared. No, she was all excited about it. I said, oh, girl, Abby, don't take her nowhere anymore. Don't take her nowhere else. She get all excited for the gangsterness. Oh, no. But she was helping her father get the chain. And she got the chain back. And now gave the chain out because after a while, she was calling him Eric and not calling him Dad and calling him Dad. And Naomi was like, oh my gosh, I think I'm about to lose my daughter because they bonded so much and all that stuff. And I don't think she's going to love me anymore. She said, no, she going to still love you. Like, she going to still love you. And it was so cute. I was like, oh, that bonded moment. And she's so excited. And now she going to have daddy. And then she still left her mom and said, I love you and everything. Naomi is like, oh, I saw, look at this is no more. Now, Little Muffin, Lauren. I said, oh, I know they're Nicki Minaj her character. Don't you see that? They try to make her look at Nicki Minaj. I was like, listen. So Little Muffin made this story, a video, I'm that chick, something like that. I ain't even like this one like that. I said, okay, you the chick. Okay. Because you could tell she's trying to have the balance of being Little Muffin and Lauren. And she's struggling with that. Because, she went to rehab and all that stuff. And that video, I said, oh, that Marie Antoinette kind of expired video and all that stuff. I said, oh, okay. So she tried to do a different direction of the label. And spoke up the label. And was trying to be there. And he said, let's sit through and let's make a Lauren album. And, the people that she's with her little entourage, just like, oh, girl, what you doing? Like, you're not popping anymore. Like, what's going on? You smoochers, get your own life and stuff. And then she's trying to do that little stupid ass thing. I said, girl, oh, you trying to follow freaking, what's his name? Little Uzi with a diamond in the head. You want to get a unicorn in your freaking forehead? That's a dumbass. Because the old Jojo Cat did something, so she want to get a whole unicorn attached to her freaking head. I said that's the ugliest dumbass thing to do. A unicorn on your forehead just because you want to be. Girl, you could have. Why you just could get a big chain or something like wrap around your neck or something? I said do simple rapper things, and she did that. The whole thing in the head, looking stupid. They all trying to figure out what Little Muffin's doing. And Little Muffin trying to do a verse for the new single they were supposed to come out. And her verse was whack. So they were supposed to go long in London. And they upset that they dropped Little Lauren. I said, oh, yeah, I ain't like that. I said, oh, give Little Muffin a little chance, y'all. Give her a chance. But she had to go down to get herself better. To the point that she changed her shirt and knocked the whole thing. I said, damn, changing the shirt and break the whole thing off your forehead? That she had a whole little hole in her head. And she go through a whole little crisis. To the point that they dropped her, took away the house, and then they come up with $750,000. I said, ooh. So because of that, he asked for the loan for Jadakiss because of that. And now he's supposed to pay that money back, Eric. Norman found out because she eavesdropped on the conversation, and now he wants his money. I said, "Oh, not the gangsters. Now you got Jadakiss behind your back trying to finish the story because you got to pay their money, Now he got that old school mentality. Listen, I pay you, you're not paying me. You don't get my money, you getting got. And no more. So that was that. And then you got Tina. And then you got Valentina. And then you got Darren. I said, oh, then the suspect pool is getting larger and larger. Like, what is going on? And that's the whole thing. So so Lauren trying to help Eric out of his jam. It didn't work out with that freaking white boy trying to get him to go back to drugs and stuff like that. I said, oh no, that's not good. She just got to rehab. What are you doing that? So I do all that. He thought he's the man and he got this, he got all that. And just move. Oh my gosh. So 5'4" ass man. So they also show us how Brianna, Jill, and Naomi got together as a group. And that's that. And then we also saw the video that Jeff did for Brianna, and she's up crying about that. And I was tearing a little bit. I said, oh my God, while I was watching this episode, I said, what the hell are these tears coming from? I'm usually not a crier, but then all these tears falling out my eyes and stuff like that. I get tissue and stuff. I said, I'm not part of the show. What the hell I'm crying for? So let me start. You gotta feel it. You gotta feel it. So tears coming down. And that's that. So the fatal scene, y'all, of that billboard. And so we see the law school, large pool of suspects. Any one person who shot them. So the person came out, and Eric said, I'll give you money. Because before Eric came to the billboard, he got beat up by the figure Jadakiss goons because he didn't get his money. Now, Jadakiss told him, listen, all right, ain't gonna get the money. Can I get, you try to regroup this brand of Queens, things like that? I want 10% of the profits. I said, 10%. That's a lot. He said, I can't go down on that. I said, oh, well, you gonna get my money sooner or later. You gonna get my money. If you didn't, I know you ain't gonna give me that $250. So now I want the profits of the damn group. Pay him. And he said, he's not doing that. So he got beat up. And then he left. And then kept chasing after him. So he thought. So guy came out the car when they were looking at the billboard. They said, oh my God, we're about to go to a freaking tour and all that stuff like that. Because they did that video. And that video, the courtroom scene, that was nice. It was a nice video and all that stuff. And came out there. He said, I'll get your money back. Get your money back. All that stuff. Shot Eric. So he got hit in the shoulder. I said, okay. Now he tussling with the guy for 50,000 years. Tussling with the guy. And during the midst of the tussling, somebody got shot. And who got shot? Was Brianna. Yes, Brianna got shot. And I was like, oh. And then I would look at other videos. People say that was kind of predictable. They was going to make Brianna get shot because, she announced that she's pregnant. So, she probably take some leave for absence and take care of the baby or something like that. Everything. So, I think she might be out for a couple episodes and everything. And they come back. We'll see. Because Queen coming back this Tuesday. So, we know she was in surgery. And this is surgery. It seemed like the surgery was okay. So, we'll see what's going to happen with her. But, yeah, she got shot. I said, oh, that make him shot. But then people say that, oh, well, predictable because she probably leaving for a little bit to take care of baby. I said, congratulations to her. So now that everybody in the hospital, I said, damn, now we got more tears coming on because I was boo-hoo crying about this tears thing about Brianna. She might not. And then the kids. And then the girls banding together, Naomi, Jill, and Valeria. They forgot the kids was home. So they said, oh my gosh, the kids. They get the kids. Now they got terrified with the gold with Brianna. The mom appeared, the nasty, prudish mom, don't even like Naomi and Jill like that because they was in a group together. And I think she blamed Naomi and Jill for her daughter going down his path that she was down his path with. And that's that. So it was an opportunity to save Brianna by getting surgery. Now, if they don't get the surgery, she could have been paralyzed her neck down. Like I said, if they get the surgery to get some fragments, then she could get some more movements. And whether she can walk again or not, she probably in this wheelchair and stuff, but there could at least possibility to save her. So she could at least be around for her 5 children. Because I was like, that's damaging. And devastating. Like, they just lost their father and they might lose the mom. And oh no. So, ooh, the tail's coming down too. And I said, oh no, Brianna. Nah. And everybody's reminiscing, sad. The mom didn't want to see her daughter in the freaking bed, so she was refused to see her. The kids wanted to see her, and they couldn't make decisions because the mom had to be there. So she came there, and she said no at first, and then they talked her out of it. Well, it took convincing because it took a while to keep trying to get to talk to the mom. So she realized, she said, okay, go ahead, do it. And they went to do it. And Valeria took the kids to see the mom, and they was asking Valeria questions and stuff like that. I said, oh, Snatty, I got to be there for the kids now. Oh, my gosh. They're going to have a lot of emotional trauma going on here. So the mom get better. So at this time, we're trying to figure out who the one who shot them. They said Tina. They said Darren. They said Valentina. They said that Lauren said, listen, let me see. Every time somebody was $50, like he got to pay the money and he ain't paid it back, and he can't be going to shut up, but he can't give him the gun on. So, and Lauren was spilling that whole bill, that spill. Lauren was rapping fire and that's confessions and that freaking thing. She was rapping it out, and I said, gosh. And Naomi was sitting down because she was like, oh my God, she trying to get Eric, and that is good. That he said, listen, let me just put you in the birth certificate because I can't have if something happened, everything, she needs to know to have both parents on the certificate, and you have to say so if something happened, all that stuff. I said, that's nice, and everything. And they started kissing together. I said, I ain't want to try to kiss, but then let's see how I make it better to make a family together. And she trying to figure out what he knows, but he ain't trying to say nothing because he trying to be all freaking macho man, and be all tough. And the detective came, he said, damn, well, Lord, what did she not say? She tell you everything? She sounds like a canary, and she that's the same like a canary. And she did tell Jill and Naomi the truth about, was it Jill? No, she told Valeria and Naomi the truth of what happened. Now, Jill went on to do some praying. I said, she praying? They got a prayer? They got a church chapel in the freaking hospital? Meanwhile, everybody's outside putting flowers and candles and pictures and everything outside the hospital. And I was like, oh my God, they can't make this last episode so heartening and sad. And the killer revealed himself. Like, Jadakiss came to Eric's room and said, listen, you try to have people coming down and be like, we did this. I said, no, we didn't do this. Nah, don't try to put it on us. Now, you should have made sure that somebody whoever did this is going to continue the job. So, but we still got you. We get you. We won't get our money. So Jadakiss left. So it wasn't him. Valentina didn't do it. Auntie Mom was there. Valentina, Jill Mama did it. Valentina was in jail somewhere where she was at. She got caught. I said, what the hell you did that quickly, girl? Like, she got caught. She's in the room. Valeria went to see her. She got the truth out of her somewhere. And walked out of disgust with her because Larry said, if I tell you the truth, you better drop all these charges and all that stuff going on there. She just walked out. Now, Jill's in the chapel, praying her ass off. And here go Darren. I said, oh. I said, girl, you better walk away. Do something. Because he don't look like there. He don't look like his eyes was completely gone when he was talking to you. He revealed himself. Yes, he the one who shot them. He said he shot Eric, and it's fortunate that Brianna got shot. But I said, damn, can you aim right? Did you attempt to aim at the girl? Like, if you wanted to kill Jill, you should have shot Jill at. What the hell you shot? But then again, Eric was touching her with the ground for $50 a year. So we had to figured out why he shot somebody else. So, and then he choked in jail. Then jail just took something and just bashed him in the head. Now he didn't die. I said, damn, that was a little quick. He gonna die like that? Come on now. We can't have him be no big old gangster monster and then he gonna freaking die like that. And he said no, he was still alive. And they was wanting to see jail. And they said, oh my God, he did it, David said he did it, she got piano. I said, oh, snap. But that was Queens, y'all. That was Queens. And it was Zoom on Tuesday. And Remy Ma is going to be on Queens. Now, I don't know what capacity she's going to be on. I guess she's like a childhood friend that knows the girls, just like that, or something. But she's going to be on Queens. So I don't know how long Eve's going to be out for a little bit. Or what's going to say, what's happened. Are they going to try to replace Eve? I don't think they're going to try to replace her. I just said it's going to be something that's a storyline to fill in the void until what happened. But what y'all think, y'all? Before they revealed the killer, who y'all thought it was? Shoot. All right. If nothing else going on for Queens, we'll get into Gays People Play, y'all. Gays People Play. Oh, 8. Y'all, Gays People Play. It was good. It was on BET. If y'all didn't know, it came on Tuesdays on BET. It was 10 episodes, and this was the second season. So I don't know if it will come out with a third season. Now, I don't know. We'll discuss and see how y'all feel. Because how it ended, it made it seem like it was final, but it could go more with it. But at the same time, I don't know how far it could go. Now, it is based on a book, so if people who read the book probably know it's more to the story, if it's any more to the story. But based on what they gave us, it was good. Now, it could go a third season, but I don't know yet, so I don't know how I feel. Because I want more to the story. But, hey, let's get to it. The whole thing about Marcus and Eden being together, I wish they didn't really hook up. Because I don't like that they gave. The reason why I say that is because it's not because that she's not a beautiful woman and he's not a handsome guy, whatever. It's just that, first of all, it's the boss and employee type of situation. And sometimes women in positions like that, they get frowned upon and looked upon dirtier than the guy they messing with. And then she's in a higher position than him. I didn't like that because I said no. Because now they're going to make her a loose box. See what her player. That's where he gets special treatment. And it's that. And my mind was all over the place with that. And I said, I didn't want them to be together like that. Listen. And then she started falling in love with the guy. And even though he's going through this whole thing about where his daughter Deja's at, his wife Vanessa's out the picture. He's out of control. He's lashing out his father. I said, not Leon. We're going to crack you. I'll bop you in the head with this freaking glass bottle right here. If you come after Leon like that, shoot. Shoot. People don't mess with, don't mess with Leon. So he's coming at his dad because his dad moved forward with Kenya. Her name is Marlene in the show, but that's a Kenya boy. She's the wife. So it's a fiance of his father. And he fits up with that because he thinks his father moving on and don't think about it. I said, how you not think that his father don't? Your mother, his ex-wife, what made you think that he did not think about? Oh, yeah, so Gates will play. It's based on this book called Games Diva. Wait, what? No, hold up. Let me say it right now. Uh-uh. Oh yeah, it's based on the book called Games Divas Play by Angela Burt Murray, and it's based on that. And through the first season, it's about the player Marcus King married to the girl named Vanessa King, and they this was new couple who got into the scene, and like the start player of the LA Vipers and go through things. Now, at the same time, Marcus King was a player. He was sleeping around with Vanessa, doing all this stuff. So that his whole thing is. And okay, so he was doing all that while she cheating on Vanessa and all that stuff. Now, through the first season, it was a whole mysterious thing about Marcus King sleeping with his freaking one of the dancers, or whatever it is, one of the ladies, the bitch, one of the ladies. And she ended up dead. So the whole first season was about figuring out who killed Clinton Waters. That was a girl name. And the whole season we all thinking it was Jackie. You know, Jackie was Vanessa Simmons' character. And she was one of the wife. She was the head wife who was married to a gay guy. But, you know, they had the whole thing. She had this whole team on lock. She was the head girl. She knows everyone. The girls that was sleeping with one of the players. She was spearheading that. Like they had this whole little organization going on in this freaking world here going on. On top of finding the murder mystery, it was a whole little dynamic of the team, and that was a whole big mystery of the first season. And on top of the other players too, like Eric, who was uh, Nia's boyfriend. Nia is the Vanessa's best friend, beautiful woman. She was a journalist and trying to crack down a big story. And Ed was always a conspiracy theories, like if somebody's always watching and somebody's like this whole people who control the narrative, who control the aspects of what we watch, what we view, the stuff that's shown, the organizations, directions that we play in, stuff like that, the rules that are regulated. It's not regulated by it's not made up by just people in their own democracy. It's about our secret organization running everything. So we all basically players in this whole secret organization. And season 2 was debunking who was behind everything. So it's like a whole mystery with top of mystery on top of this thing. And all these players in this game, in this freaking show, was part of some plan that unbeknownst to them was part of it. Of this secret organization that's running all the plays, all the decisions, like the newscasters' decision, like the judging and the freaking radio stations, and the interviews, the games. Remember one later? We talked about this earlier. Then later, you know, little Katie, and she got the house automatically, and she got the big old apartment, all that stuff. They don't even know what she did. Forget that. Like they just handed it to her, just like they handed it to her. Come to find out, she got that because the guy who's running fucking freaking second senator, he was part of the organization, and the reason why he is part of that, he was running the senator. He's part of the organization because Leda had a past, and Leda was sexually assaulted by the guy who's running for senator. So she saw him, and she had a whole flashback. It was in high school, in college. It was high school, go to college, and he sexually assaulted her, and he never got his due justice for that. And she never said anything because nobody could believe her. She was young, all that stuff. And now they saw him. It's crazy. And then to come to find out, the secret organization, the foundation, that's what it's called, was behind him running, and it was going to clear his act if he don't continue doing all that. So he could run. They could have control of things. They could shut people up. And it was a lot going on. It's Games People Play in season 2. So the whole thing about Eden messing with Marcus, that was a whole game plan as well. Now, Eden didn't know that. Her father was the one part of this, who was behind this as well. He was part of the organization. And he was using his daughter to get what he wanted. Vanessa Simmons is doing a lot of LGBT roles. Well. So Eden, father was behind one of the key players of the foundation. And this sounds similar to monogamy. Oh, monogamy was good. I wish I had that app, but I only saw the first season. But y'all, if y'all never watched monogamy, it's on All Black Urban. I think it's an urban app, but that thing is good. Monogamy is good, but I just wish I could see season 2 or 3. But I'm not paying for that. I wish it was on Amazon Prime or something like that, because monogamy is really good. I enjoy that stuff. Now, yeah, so she didn't know, unbeknownst to her, she didn't know that she was part of this game and or this plan, whatever it is. She thinks she's falling in love with Marcus, and Marcus' heart was about his daughter and all that stuff. Finding out, so yes, he's messing with Eden, and they was fooling around with each other. So she tried to keep a hush hush about it because she didn't want to be out there. That it's like, listen, she's sleeping with her player, and then the fact that they's making Marcus this staple guy and game playing and having this thing going on with he's the key player to get them to playoffs and doing well. Yeah, they were controlling every foundation of what's going on around the world. So Eric's boyfriend, was looking into that, and he was coming close. So someone found out he was cracking down too much, so they had to get him out. So they killed him. I said, "Oh no, not Eric," because he was too trusted. So now Nia, because they had broke up. Nia and Eric broke up a little bit because they couldn't see that. He wanted to settle down and she wanted to continue on and stuff like that with journalism, not knowing that her freaking place that she was working for was part of the foundation too. The head reporter. No, the boss. She was part of the foundation. So she was trying to bring out the story to expose the foundation. Her boss was trying to shut it down because her boss was part of it. I said, oh, snap. So all this angles, and then we had Kareem, Marcus' best friend, with his girlfriend, got a girlfriend, Quanisha. I like Quanisha. I like how she stayed by her man and don't let nobody mess with him over. And Kareem pissed me off a little bit when he cheated on Quanisha and he was acting all butthurt that she did it back. And it was a swinger party and it was a swinger thing and she got her groove on and he couldn't take it. I said, you did all that, you couldn't take it, but now she did her thing. Now you want to be all butthurt and trying to get at her or something, and she tried to put you in a place. And now he realized he can't do anything better than Quanisha, and he loved his girl. And they've been together, they've been knowing each other since childhood. So they love each other. That was another story. And he got a job at the LA Vipers being a commentary. And I was all right, going Kareem. And he got the money, and his father with the money, and he was his book right. So Game You Play was good. And I didn't like they put them together. Now, Rome, Hitman, y'all know everybody saw his little thing, his video, his piece. So we all know he's packing, whatever. And he's on the show. And he was the new hothead player of LA Vipers. And cocky, very confident, arrogant type of dude. He has a little thing with Layla, and I was like, I like this. But then he started playing her and tried to say, "Oh, I see other people now. I want this and that." Because after she told him about her past, about a guy who took advantage of her, and she just never really got over that, and that's why her life she really never really trusted a lot of guys. And when she told him that, he started to pull back away from her a little bit and started acting um, nasty towards her. I said, "What the hell she did to you? Like, come on now." I was like, "Oh no, you chased out this girl." But at the same time, he was part of this thing. He was all advocate. He loved the ladies and having a lifestyle. And his rivalry with Marcus was going too far, too long, so they had to make amends to be nice to each other and do better. And that's what they saw. Marcus and Rome started becoming cool because they can't stay on this long rivalry going on because you go spiral out of control. And Marcus spiraled out of control because he had to change the narrative because at the end of the day, people say something so snipping about him, about his family structure, what was going on in his life. He started beating people up and started getting upset and angry and cursing people out. And I said, Marcus got to calm down. Like, you can't be a tick a time bomb every time somebody says something. So it was too much. Oh, MJ. Yeah, I know. MJ's Kendall, whatever his name is. And Kendra Kendall. And he was Mia's assistant or best friend, whatever it is. And he got involved in the foundation. Now, apparently, I guess he's supposed to infiltrate the foundation and try to get the inside out on what's going on, because, double agent, spy, and stuff. But he didn't really tell Nia exactly, because how he got in, Nia had a laptop from Eric. Eric was spilling tea and got details in the laptop. The foundation wanted him to destroy his evidence, so what they had to do, they gave him a floppy, and he plugged the floppy in the freaking laptop and destroyed all the files. And then he purposely put hot tea in the thing and destroyed the laptop. Now Nia's upset, and that's how he got it. He had to do an initiation video that was recorded for everybody's insurance purposes, for the foundation service purposes. If you try to betray them, they will release that damn induction to the foundation. Then you're part of it. So he was getting me pissed off because I was saying, why the hell you did all that? Like, you didn't tell her that you showed her laptop. She's so upset. You joined this initiation. Now we find out yes, she probably wants you to infiltrate it or something, but you could at least give a loop and tell her what happened. But then I don't know, maybe he couldn't tell you because they would be watching and they probably listened if he would have told her. But at least do some codes with your hands or something, make a secret codes or something, so they could be nobody can find out what the hell you're saying. But he got in. They was all arguing back and forth. He did this off get a good grace with this guy that he liked, and they was dating. But the only way the guy was dating him and being cool with MJ because he was getting a foundation, and now he got him in. That was in a relationship, but then they made MJ freaking popular by rigging the freaking results and numbers in a database so you could be popular on Instagram and stuff like that. I said, oh, do y'all think that's true? How people get so popular so quick on Instagram? I mean, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, so I'm not gonna get into that right road. But no, people might think about that. It's like, listen, do people can really manipulate numbers online to get better results? Now, it's all these freaking especially with YouTube, like when you try to make it big or YouTube something like that, people will try to say like you have to pay them and they have this algorithm, this numbers and whatever, they can get you a lot of flowers. I said, nah, I'm rather working on my hard work my own, and I've been trying to do this freaking get rich or get more subscribers kind of thing and buying some channel and all stuff. People do a lot of stuff on the internet these days. Everything. So yes, they lick the numbers out and everything, so he make him popular. So now he's all popular on Instagram and stuff like that, and he doing interviews, and he's an influencer and all that stuff. I said, oh snap, all that. So long story, it's about this season 2 was more about uncovering who is behind everything and how all this put pieces together. Because how people watch it and take it. Because remember that sex toys that Nia got at her house and somebody shipped it to her house and she didn't know who the hell sent it to her because she's like, I didn't order this. You didn't order this? No, who sent it to her house? It was a whole game. It was a whole bigger picture. They were trying to go out and they're trying to crack down who it was. So on top of the drama that's going on with the season, it is this whole mystery of who is putting the strings behind the scenes and who are part of the foundation. And that's what it was of season 2. And yeah, MJ was pissing me off because he was doing the most. And yes, whatever, to the point that found out that yes, they were trying to work it together to infiltrate. But damn, y'all could have done better than that. Communicate better. What was going on? Do better with that. The Eden and Marcus getting together. I mean, they had a little hot little scenes going on. I said, man, damn, for him to be so damn tall and she's so short, that they'll make it out scenes is crazy. Especially sometimes when he had to bend down too much. I said, oh, he got to bend down so damn much. Pick the girl up. Sure, just pick me up, guy. What the hell, all this bending down stuff. And it was one time when she was getting hot and bothered for Marcus because it was a photo shoot and he was doing a photo picture. And she was like, I said, girl, you feeling yourself? What the hell? You hot? I like a good little conspiracy. That's what I'm saying, right? Sure. She was going, oh. So she was doing that. And then they banged it out. The first time they had sex was in that photo shoot. And ever since then, she was getting open for Marcus. He was trying to see her where she was at. Every time he waking up, he's looking for her. Or it's like, he's doing that because Vanessa just got her out of there. Like he went to practice, he came back home, and she just bounced with her daughter and went somewhere. Now we find out Vanessa was watching everything where she's in a beach with a whole full hat on, watching what's going on while Deja's playing. So she watching to see what's going on. And I was like, oh. So she's going to be somewhere. Now, the people in the foundation know where she's at. They know what that girl is at. And I guess the father probably knew where was at, where the location is at of Vanessa and Deja. And that's all he wanted to find. He said he wanted his daughter because he don't feel like. That's what he was spiraling out of control because he did his daughter. Now, what about Vanessa? Now, Vanessa tried to get a divorce. They realized the person who tried to represent him, the company, was the one who slept with Vanessa. And remember, Vanessa left and told him that the baby might not be his. I said, oh, you shouldn't say that, girl. You didn't even know that yet. Yeah, she's pregnant with another baby. And she told Marcus that the numbers does not add up and it can't be his baby. I said, oh, man, can I say that? I said, girl, you like Brian as it is. He like Brian. How the hell he gonna question the baby? Shoot. The guy's white. Shoot. I let the baby turn somewhere else, but then he didn't question the baby until you said something. And now he's upset because now the law enforcement you've representing you could be the baby father, got the lawyer thinking something different. He didn't know that he kind of knocked up, I was like, oh, snap. There's some scandal going on here. So Eden is all falling in love with Marcus while he's all in his own funk. And then Marcus find out because his maid, that who spilled all the tea in the first episode, was working from freaking Eden's family all this long ass time. Yes. He was working for them. Or she was working for the family all this time. And now he was like, he said, how my maid who's working for me end up working to him. What's going on? And that's how he found out. And he started getting trouble. And actually, he was upset with Eden. Thought Eden was part of it. She did not know. Her father would say, "You gotta get in line. Get in line. I'm not playing with you." Because it's like that. He needs to sign this new deal. He needs to do this. He needs to do that. And come to find out, Eden said, "Hold on, how I made that was working for us all these years, end up working at the Kings." And then finally find out because her father was part of this foundation, he sent the man over there to spy on them so they keep on tabs with them. I said, "Oh snap, what's going on here? Really? All right, that was And that baby was kind of scared. She's like, "Oh no." So Kareem got married to Quanisha, his longtime girlfriend. I said, "Oh, that's nice. I like Quanisha." And I think that Quanisha was not here for that father, trying to get money out of things about the hospital bill. So Kareem was trying to pay. And Kareem said, "Nah." Quanisha said, "No, what's going on? No, we're going to figure it out." So she went down to the hospital and said, "I'm going to try to pay the bill and everything." Kind of find out the bill was already paid. He got amnesty. So I said, "Oh, this father's no good again." So cut the father out, gave the money. The father took the money. It's Cadados. Now he's gone out the picture. And now they start always saying, "Get a small wedding, eat it, act glad to Quanisha to have a wedding at her house," all that stuff. My favorite part of that season was the bachelor and the bachelor party because they had it together. The bachelor was on one side and the bachelor was on the other side. And Kareem was not focused on the thing because he was so hell bent watching Quanisha having her good time. Quanisha was like, "Listen, I love Quanisha. Like, listen, Quanisha was a ghetto girl. She was having a good time with the strippers. She didn't give a damn Kareem was there. And she was paying money. And one time she had a stripper pick her up, and she was like, yeah. And Kareem was hot and pissed off. He went over there. Oh, for real. That's never a good idea for real. Because he was not enjoying himself. She was enjoying her damn self. And usually it'd be the other way around. They would be watching what you're doing. And the men would doing their own thing and having a good time, and the woman would be watching. But no, Quenisha said, "Bachelor who? Bachelor husband who? Sure, I'm having a good time." And she was up here swinging around, doing all this. Yeah. He said, "What? You acting all crazy and stuff like that." And he took her to the bathroom. He banged her out. He said, he made Quanisha out. And Quanisha was in that bathroom screaming her ass off because he was upset. He said, "I'm about to show you who you marrying, girl. You up here going around doing all that stuff with the guy stripper stuff." And he upset. So he had to take you to the bathroom and bang you out. And she was loving it. I was like, "Oh snap! Hey, if you're gonna get you upset, get me upset before we get married. Hey, let's do it." Mm-mm. But yes, let's say yes, and I said right in the same thing. It's not like it was a divider either. It was all in one room. It is that the bachelor was side, bachelor party was on one side, the bachelorette party was on the side, and they all doing. They had their own set of strippers and stuff like that. And I said, "Oh snap!" I said, "Go ahead, Quanisha, you better." And I was here with Quanisha. I said, "Yes, girl, you better do it, girl." She was, and he was heated. He was like, and he figured it was funny. What one stripper was on her face. She's like, "Ew, ew." And he was even paying attention to her. He said, "Girl, got no face." And she'll be ew on the face. Ew. Ew. And they were paying the girl. I was like, "Oh no, poor stripper." She'll be shaking her ass hard for your money. And you was even you just play. And I was stripper, I was even pissed off. I said, "Bitch, shit. Get out of here. I'm over here shaking my ass, and you go just flip me to the bird." Yeah, it was so funny, y'all. It was so funny. That bachelor party and bachelor scene had me dying because he was so upset. And poor stripper, she was like, "Ew, yes, ew." And she said, "Get out my face, girl. I want to see you." Let me stop. Oh my gosh. So after that bachelor party, they was at the wedding. That's what I'm saying. But well, so after that, it was the wedding. They had the wedding, and it was nice. It was quick. Excuse me. What was it? So Eden talked to Eden. Eden's Kahuchi train, y'all. If y'all don't know Eden, she played Eden. So Eden talked to Marcus, and they had a conversation and talk. And she said she loved him and all that stuff. And yeah, I said, "Oh, you love him already, girl." And but at the same time, even the father was right. Even though she was upset with her father, he said, "Listen, he always gonna pick his freaking daughter and all stuff like that. He gonna love you like that." But I do think he do love Eden. But at the same time, his mindset is always trying to find him his daughter back. And I think if he got the opportunity, it was given the opportunity to find out where they at, he would go skedaddle over there to get him, to see them or to be with them. So yeah, they had a heart to heart down there and sit at the thing, and she said she loved him and this that, and but she knows what's going on, and she's just gonna be around. She said she'll wait, we'll see how it goes. If she had to move on, she had to move on. But I said, oh, her heart gonna be broken. And so she did what she did. I said that was nice of her. At the end of the day, because she knows that he always young for his daughter. Because I said, listen, she love him. She's gonna find out the where she's at. And yeah, she found the information. She found the information. She wrote it down on a piece of paper, folded it up. She gave it to him. Well, it was already written, but she took it out of her purse, gave him the information. And she said, I'll be around because they were supposed to, I guess, set up a date to meet there. So I guess when she called them and said, listen, since I know you're not here, so I guess you took the information I gave you and ran with it. And yes, he did. The information was on the paper was the location where his daughter was at. And I said, oh snap. And I said, that's nice. Even though she realized she may not get him at the end, but she gave him what he wanted. And he went, and he was his daughter, and he said thank you and all that stuff. And I said, oh. Mm. So as that happened, Layla, Layla spoke up. She spoke up for herself, and she told the truth because it was a woman that came forward about the senator who's running for office, and apparently the lawyer trying to get Layla to sign an NDA, so say that this never happened, don't say nothing, or that's all the stuff you have right here, you're gonna get gone. And long story short, she eventually spoke up. Now she wasn't gonna speak up, and she did sign the NDA. But I was like, oh no, don't sign the NDA, girl. But I guess after a while, she realized, you know what? I guess she came to a consensus with everybody at the place that she was going for, that she was staying at, applaud her for speaking up and saying what she said. So I guess from that, I gave her strength to speak her truth and not run from it. So because of that, the foundation cut her out the freaking movie deal that she had, took the trailer away from her. The apartment she had was gone because all that was happening because the senator was running for the guy who sexual assaulted her was running for senator, and they were trying to give her the nice things, everything she wanted to work for hard, so she won't say nothing until she came close to him. And even though she still probably wouldn't say nothing, but I guess after a while she realized that, you know what, this is my truth. He needs to go down. He is sorry, and we got to take him down. Now she did lose the job, the apartment, all that stuff, but she got another opportunity at the end with someone else, and she's able to speak, be a spokesperson, and do organization, whatever she's doing. So she later doing good for herself. The foundation got caught. Whoever did leak the information out and find out the foundation is seriously damaged. and they arrested the key players of the foundation. MJ got arrested himself because the guy who her boyfriend who was working with, whatever he was working with, they all just left him because they found out he snitched and said something because Nia called them. MJ is the one who leaked the fake information about who the foundation is, even though he is part of the foundation. Then they say if you ever double cross us, we're gonna leak your initiation to the foundation, so let everybody know you're part of it. Because he did ask, "What's happened if you do double cross the foundation?" They said, "Oh well, we're gonna leak your initiation audition video." And he told to Nia, and he said, "Oh yes," he confessed. He told Nia, "Yes, I did what I did. I saw stuff." So everybody went and invested. And then soon as he got the phone, no, not he got the phone. He was on the phone with Nia. Everybody started getting his initiation video. I said, "Oh, that they work fast. While they going down, they work fast." And that happened. So he went home looking for the guy, his boyfriend. His boyfriend not even there. They set him up. So now they got him over what was it? Scheme and stuff like that. So now he going down for that. I said, oh. So that's why I say that the way how they edited it make it seem like it's finalized, but I wish they could give us a third season. We don't know yet, so that's that. And that was Games People Play, y'all. So it was good. Oh no, I forgot something. No, I gotta give some stuff. Nia, right? Because Nia was at the United States with a visa, and since she had a working visa, and since she don't have no job anymore, she got to get deported within the 7 days. She will get deported back to her country. And I said, "Oh snap! All this time I didn't know." So the guy Terrence, that not fine little black guy, she messing with. He was trying to help her. He said, "Listen, the only way you can stay here, you gotta marry me." He said, "Marry me." I mean, yes, she liked him, all that stuff, all that craziness, but he said, before you get deported, you can stay here if you marry me. I said, I know it's kind of quick, but I was like, what you gonna do? So, but she was hesitant of doing that. Because yes, she's like God and everything, but she's hesitant. So, when Oil Pie was getting, the foundation was getting caught and getting invested and stuff like that, she still didn't get him the okay or whatever it is. She used him a lot to help her, but when he asked her a question, she just never really gave an answer to what he really wanted. So what he did, which I didn't like it, I said, "Dad, you was definitely a broken hearted boy. Like, what's going on?" So he sat down. Nia and him was talking on the phone because she was telling her about what's going on, and that everything went down and happened. That at all said and done, he said, "You said all that, but you never really answered my question about are you gonna be marrying me? Because you used me for everything else, but one little thing, like, I like you, you like me, so marry me some here." Now, granted, she only married him because she going to stay there, but she told him no. She said she can't. And I said, I guess right then and there, I think she knew she probably messed up. Because right after I got the phone of her, when he got off the phone with her, he called the ICE people. I said, not the ICE. Not the ICE. He called ICE. And he said, go get her. And when they went to the house, she was not there. So I said, oh, I think she knew she messed up. Because he got connections. Because I guess he worked in the force. It's like that. So I said, oh, no. Nia said, bye-bye, I'm out of here. I don't know where she went, but she got out the whole out of there. Because when the people with the ICE went to her house, she was nowhere in the I said, what that? I could have sworn she was at the house when she was talking to her. But baby, when they got there, she was nowhere to be found. Nia was out of there. She said, oh shit, ICE gonna come get me. I messed up. I ain't married a guy. And he's all upset. So I'm out of here. So she could skedaddle. And we don't know where Nia went. But that was the end of her because at that phone conversation, she was gone. And that's an old stat. And I said, God, why you had to do that? Why? Eventually, they was going to come after her anyway because she was on the expiring day of her notice, 7 days. She only had 7 days left. But still, you had to speed up the process. Or it probably was under the 7 days. Hey, whatever. That was Game to Play, y'all. That was good. Yeah, so we caught up with all the 4 shows we talked about today. It was caught up. So we all on the same page, the same boat. Now, Games to Play, we don't know if it's going to go over season 3 or not. So we just got to wait for BET and see what they say. But Queens is coming back this Tuesday. All Kinds of People is coming back next week, Tuesday. And, Insecure is done. But stay tuned for Drag Race. It's coming out this week. If y'all watch that show, I mean, that's one of my guilty pleasures. I'm going to start watching it. I'm going to catch up on Real Housewives of Miami and talk about that when we get a chance to talk about that because, yes, I'm caught up. I'm on the current season now, y'all. So I know the background story. I know what's going on. So I'm looking forward to it. People say it's good. We talked about that. Next Sunday, a lot of y'all came in after we talk about it, but next Sunday, we will talk about Selling Tampa. So if you did not watch Selling Tampa on Netflix, watch Selling Tampa so we can talk about it because we're going to talk about the whole season. It's only 8 episodes. You can watch that in one setting because it's not too long. And it's good. I mean, if y'all watch Selling Sunset, I'm probably going to watch Selling Sunset since I enjoy Selling Tampa. And I said, let me watch the original. And then it's a listing show on OWN called Atlanta Listing or something like that. I got to find out. So I said, I'm open. So I'm open my expertise of shows. And it's my inspiration in some catalog of shows. And I said, because I usually watch real estate drama shows. Because I was like, what a point. Because I'm never going to be inspired to get my own house anyway. So unless I'm married. And I ain't having it anytime soon. And not those freaking long houses. So I only watch it just to watch how beautiful the houses are. I said, oh my God, that's so nice. This is that. Yeah. And then on top of the drama, adds to the mix to it. But Santa Tampa is not too over dramatic drama and not crazy fights and all that stuff. It's like shady and stuff. Hey, Brittany, come in. What's up? Miss you around. And so next Sunday, Cash Santa Tampa. And we're going to talk about Love and Marriage DMV because that's got revealed that it's going to be taping soon this month. But we never got confirmation from Carlos King yet or Monique Samuels for herself. But next Sunday, we're going to talk about the news that we brought up, who's going to be the cast members, and how we feel about that. So if you got some opinions, make sure you tell me about that next Sunday. And we'll talk about that. And Mike Hill as well. Mike Hill came out with a question on Twitter about how we got friends like girlfriends. We got shows like Girlfriends. We got shows like Living Single. We got shows like Insecure. That's on great successful shows. Or we're going to get those type of shows like that for black kind of men. I hear that. You ready to get that early? The first time PTO for the year? Sure. I know they were talking about this. Listen. Sure, I hear that. Sure. So Mike here posed a question about should we get 4 black males kind of group like shows like Girlfriends and Insecure or Hard or something like that? All successful shows. Should we get a show like that for black men? And not just any 4 black men. It gotta be 4 college educated black men or something like that. He kept changing the goalposts. Because people say Noah's Ark. But they would say, oh, Noah's Ark was like that, but it was since around gays men. But people say Atlanta. But they say, well, Atlanta is not, Atlanta is good, but it's not college educated black men. I was like, okay, whatever, what you want, boy? Like, come on. Like, but it could be a market for that, but we got to see how that goes and what can they show. So we're going to have a discussion about that, discussion about the new Lemon Mavericks DMV, and we're going to talk about Santa Tampa. And if we got time, which we usually do, because I love to talk, and we might not have talked for Santa Tampa for too long, I'll probably add a little show on it, probably Miami, or probably talk about Drag Race. And probably I would do Drag Race first and put that in there, because Drag Race is Friday, so that Sunday is right close to it. So maybe we could add that into the mix as well. So yes, that's that. And catch up on all your series videos. It's gonna be starting being made. And damn, it's been so long since I did pre-recorded videos. Lately, I've just been doing more many lives on this channel. And y'all be coming in here and give me good vibes with the lives. But I gotta start getting back to the pre-recorded, because I gotta start. I mean, you gotta make money for both ends. So just do just one avenue until I get a bigger platform. Then they can just do lives and just call it a day. People give me super chats and super stickers and stuff like that. But I plan on doing more things, which as shows come on, we can do more live. I do like the watch alongs on Instagrams that we do. So if you're not following my Instagram, so we do watch alongs. What else? Thank you so much, and I appreciate that. Since I started this 2 years ago, I never think it was gonna be at this point. Now I'm still not big like everybody else yet, but I'm still making it, and I still enjoy it. I still appreciate the people y'all here for me. Yes, I'm still small, but I would never forget y'all. I don't care when I get to the point when I get like 50 or 100 people on this thing. The people, y'all names will make me so excited, because y'all started from the beginning. So I would never forget y'all. Sure, and rock with me, shit like that. Yeah, I'm planning to do the Score channel. Yes, I remember the brothers. Yes, but also think about it. A lot of these shows, even though it was still men centered, it was still female centered shows. So we got to see there's a market for men, and straight men will watch that. We're gonna have a discussion. We'll have a discussion, y'all, because what he said, I do agree with this idea that we could have a show like that. Because even though Lois Ark was for gay black men, I liked that show because it was black men at the end of the day who supported each other, and it was positive. Even though they showed the ups and downs of relationships and the friendships and stuff like that, it was like that. Now, if he wants straight men in the avenue, do we need to see that? And it's an avenue market, because female is predominantly watching viewers of the TV shows. So if we get those type of shows, I mean, I know I ain't gonna say all that, but I'm saying this stupid. If we get those type of shows, who the main audience will watch it, and how they will portray the story for the people viewers to watch it. That was Jesse O's show. I couldn't remember the name of that show. Yes, I like Odo's Art. I love that show. And that because I was part of the community itself. It's just that it's the acting, it's the storylines, it's that show made a lot of people watch. It wasn't just gay people. People had a show that we watched that was all mainly black cast. So because we did have queerless folks, but I watched that too. And I bet that was long lasting. And this figure was only 2 seasons. I said, hell no. Shoot, gave us that figure short sit. But I wish they gave us another show like that. Now, if Mike Hill was the college educated, straight black brothers supporting each other, but you still had to impact the shadow side of the men. Because the reason why these shows, girlfriend stuff like shows, they do so well, not only they showed the good sides of females, they also showed the complexities and the negative sides of females too, and their relationship with men and all that stuff like that, and the bonding with each other and stuff. So if we're gonna have that, we got to impact all the stuff that black people get plagued with by these black men, absentee fathers, misogynistic, misogyny attitudes, homophobia, a lot of stuff going on, and are we ready for that? And don't come in those freaking things saying it's gotta be all male. Because I think he said that too. It was gotta be all male writers, or maybe he not said that. Maybe somebody else was saying that. All male writers in the room. I said, why? So y'all could say that y'all all perfect. I mean, at the end of the day, straight heterosexual men is not always perfect, but that's the norm, though, right? Like that's not always perfect. And don't come in trying to do no bullshit and try to make us think that play this fantasy man that no. Y'all just as much, even the positive builders who does well. Yes, we can have that, but we'll see. We talk, y'all. We talk. So if y'all didn't watch that, see that Twitter post, we will talk about that, and that's gonna be a discussion itself. And Love and Marriage DMV, how y'all feel about Monique come back in that series? Like I said, I don't care. I love Love and Marriage. So long as it's good, it gives us real authenticity and not this fakeness, then I'm not care for it. It is what it is. But don't try to downplay it. Like, listen, you put on a show with Love and Marriage, give us the realness like Love and Marriage Huntsville. Don't go no fakeness. It's a controlled narrative that make it so freaking fake that is now we realize that playing is nah. Give us the real tea. There was homeboys in outer space about in the middle. Really straight men, not outer space. Really straight men, not in space. Who are more like, okay, I hear that. Yes, we need the brothers like that. Yeah, we need a show like that. Yes, we definitely need shows like that. And like I said, look, I'm here for that. But you have to make it realistic. And mainly, females watch this TV more than men. So if we do get a platform like if we do get a platform for straight black males like girlfriends like that, you have to make that realistic. And don't play those like, we don't do this, we don't have that, we don't have no negative side, we don't have no shadow side, we don't have this. We all yeah. We have this. So we'll talk about all that of next week. And Queen's come back this week. We'll Catfish come back. So stay tuned for my videos of Catfish because Catfish is one of my videos that I do pre-recorded. So I come home, I watch it, I do a video, I put it out there, and usually it's one of my best supported videos. So that's that. And Drag Race, I'll probably talk about that on live next Sunday as well. So add Drag Race to those lists. And Miami, we'll see. We see about Miami because Miami's on Peacock, so we could probably just do a watch along with that at this quarter of the day because I gotta catch up on episode 3 and 4 because I ain't watched that. What episode they on now in Miami? If y'all catch it up. Oh, that's I can watch it now. I have to see it. Peacock. I still gotta watch Girls Trip too. Ultimate Girls Trip. I ain't watched that yet. But I will when I feel like it. Oh, they're on episode 4. Okay. I ain't that far behind. I just gotta watch 3 or 4. All right, we got a little bit more time, so before we get off of here, how y'all doing? Is do y'all enjoy it? You got any aspirations for this, goals, aspiration for the next year, and everything? Like I said, one of my biggest goals for this year is to grow this channel a little bit. I want to get to the point that I can at least get like, let's start small. At least 30 people plus people watch my channel. Well, I'll see how it goes, but we'll see. Create that Discord channel, create this community, get my videos shared out, let people talk about me and everything. I try to change up the channel art of my channel as well as logo, and fix up, do more videos, better visualizations. I mean, I'm not that big tech savvy on drawing stuff. I keep it simple, but still, it still will be there. Also, yeah, to continue doing what I'm doing. It's like I'm so far in my life, it's not stressful. I mean, work, I come home, I am better myself. I'm good to the point that I could continue doing my classes so I can be better and move on, advance in my career. And because eventually I want to be a community manager and not be working in the building, run the building. So I'm working on towards that goal, y'all. So after that, after this thing, I'm gonna go into leasing. So I can leasing, I can start leasing apartments and rent apartments to people and everything. Get that side of things. So I'll start little selling stuff, and then work on being a manager. And that's my goals too. And it might not be accomplished this year, but it's good working on it. So that's one of my goals. And love the apartment. I'm not stressing it. I love my single life. I love it. If I end up getting with someone, I want to work on someone that interested in me the same as much. If we both gotta be interested in each other, and to the point that I'm happy to talk to the person. And lately, it's like I feel like it's a chore trying to get to talk to people. And I said, if I gotta feel that way, you get cut off, and I'm not dealing with that. Listen, I told people who was somebody watching on Whitney. I told her, I said, listen, it was a lot of messages on my thing. A lot of that, I delete a lot of the messages. I know people keep messages because sometimes you might talk to someone, they might say something and you have to give facts and truths. I said, I don't care about all that. Mad conversations that we haven't had a phone talk. Delete. That's it. Even some numbers, I deleted the numbers. I said, listen, I don't got time for all that. If it's meant to be, you're meant to be. If not, move on. And all right, I'm gonna check it out. Herbal clay beauty mask. Listen, I'm looking for some things. See that? Yes. Herbal clay. And next month birthday, I'm gonna be turning 36. Oh my gosh, 36. Oh my gosh, I look forward. Yes, we turn 36 next year, so I'm gonna go give a little spa treatment and go out to eat a little bit. Pamper myself. And I think probably this week or next week I'm gonna go to get a pedicure because I need to get some. It's been so long. But yeah, I'm looking forward to support. Herbal clay beauty mask. Oh. And that's an easy do to yourself kind of thing. Because I don't know. I never wear a mask before. Sure. Hit my skin. Anybody else going on for this year? Whitney, Opulus Prime CM? Y'all heard New Year's goals. It don't have to be for this year. It could be future goals. So that's that. And continue on living a life. Living to have a good time. I mean, I don't go out to clubs and stuff like that anymore. So if I go out and things, I want to explore and see different things. I do want to. I'm gonna get my passport this year because I never got it. I know, shame on me. I still haven't got it yet. And even though I did took the damn pictures, and I had that sitting in my freaking closet, I did that job and published this book. Yes, love it. And just stop procrastinating. That's a bigger demon sometimes, right? Procrastinating. But publish book. Hey, let me know. See, when we get the book published, I would love to read it. Because to be thing, I used to read a lot. I still do it every now and then. But usually I used to read a lot of books. I used to go lobbying. Like, I used to read a lot of mystery books, crime books, the ghetto drama books, everything. Romance book, buying the house. Oh, yes, congrats, David Jones. Hey, gotta get the house. Oh, do not get a Lexus. Do not get a Lexus from Tampa. Listen, I know you live in Tampa, but don't get a Lexus agent. A Lexus agent. If y'all watch the show, you gonna find out why this is funny. Do not get her. You get an agent that know what the hell they doing. Sure. Sure. I'm trying to find it. shit. I hear that. I would love to have someone, but I'm not desperate. I want, but not a need. Hey, question, right? But it's all starts down dating and seeing people. Like people don't want to date you anymore. They just want to. I'm gonna try to get my passport, even though I'm gonna travel out of the country. But at least when I have it, and but I do. Cause next year, last year I went to Virginia. Y'all know my Virginia trip. So I do want to go to Texas or Miami this year. I don't know. If I want to go to Florida, I can't. Cause every time people go up from Florida, they get sick, and I don't want to have that. I can't. But I would love to go there for a little vacation day. So we see. Yeah, research. Oh, God, this class. No, see about what. So that's all I do for a couple of days. Just like with Virginia, I did like 5 days, probably like a little 5 days. Yes, I've heard that too sometimes with myself. I'm always hard on myself a lot as well. I mean, yes, things go well, but at the same time, I was critical. Like with this platform, like I always critical. I said, why am I doing this? Why I compare myself? Because sometimes I compare myself sometimes. And I said, what the hell? What am I doing wrong? What's this? Like people really like me. Like it's like that self doubt going on. And sometimes you in your room, you like, yeah, but you gotta stop being all hard on yourself. Because when you stop doing that and just live it and just let be, things make it easier. And that's what I'm saying. Like, even though I said life is good, romantic, don't tell. Yeah. See, I need to get back to my readers again with the stuff like that. Because sometimes it's like go to the store to get books. It's like that. Nah. Look, I just drink 2 bottles. Yeah. Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, that's something we all gotta cool. That be so hard. It just let be. And when you just let be and let things, sometimes you feel like your life is not too stressful. And I start, as years go by, I start getting like that. It's like when you get older, I said, listen, all that stuff that I used to stress over, I said, listen, whatever's meant to be, it's meant to be. Especially when you know you can't control things. Yes. When you know things that is out of your control, because I know sometimes we always want to control things and try to narrative and stuff like that. When you just let things happen or something like that, come to Texas. Yes, I would do like to come there one day. Cause that's the moments in Texas and all stuff. I would love to meet her, everything, and sure, get my little shorts, get ready. I don't have to do the hotness because Virginia was hot down there. Or when I went to Virginia, oh, but I'll make it work. Only about flying. So if I do in Texas, like Miami, I would have to fly, and I done flew before. I don't know. I might be nervous. I might be nervous. When I went to Virginia, I took the train. Oh, let's start. All right, see that quicker, yes. Liz, I love my little apartment. If I ever upgrade from apartment, you all gotta cook out. Yes, Auntie want your house, you gotta cook out your house. Yeah, good cookout, good food. Lord's got some good food and good music. I'm good. Y'all get me turned up. Get some good drinks. Sure. And I know I'm on vacation. I'm having a good time. No care in the world. Yes. Other than that, So yeah, continue on upgrading this platform. Try to do some more reading this year and enjoy myself, enjoy life. Everything. I know I'm trying to get me a new TV stand and a new TV. I mean, the TV I got is good, still good, but I might get that to my mother living room, guest room, and give me a new TV stand. Upgrade some stuff in the apartment, and yeah, enjoy. Sure, cause winter time, you be in your house, relax, and also try to cook more too. Cause sometimes you be lazy. It's like when you cook for yourself, it's like, oh my gosh. And then you cook for like 1 or 2 days, and then the rest of the food. I said, oh my gosh, I made too much. Like, ugh. So we have a little hour and a half before we get to tomorrow's thing, but she's gonna do a highs and lows of 2021 of anything that happened about celebrity news or something, any craziness that happened last year. I mean, I did that a little bit. I love cooking most nights. That's what I say. Like, well, so I'm trying to do that more now. It's like I'm in the house. I don't feel like going out that much, and every time you get tired of eating the same thing. So the only thing about it is like I'm good getting the pantries and stuff like that, but the meats and stuff, that'd be too expensive. And then if you don't always cook it, it's always, oh my gosh. So I think tomorrow I might go to the store and get some pork chop, and I'll probably make baked pork chops. I ain't baked for a long time, so maybe some baked pork chops and or fried. I depends because I said bacon, and then tomorrow I say, listen, I put the shit right in the bacon stove and fry that. Shoot, to my bacon and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't know how it's doing that. So we'll see. But I know I'm gonna cook something tomorrow. So because they've been so wild, like and oh yeah, we're gonna talk about the highs and lows of 2021. Celebrities who's here with us, who's not here with us anymore. Gossip of happened all year, like that um, bowling board head, Gorilla Glue Girl, about Portia Peach Juice, about everybody who came along, Ari Fletcher, everything. We're gonna talk about a lot of things. I mean, I don't know what topic she might want to talk about that happened in the year, but jail. I appreciate y'all being here with me, y'all. I have really enjoyed. I'm about to make me some burgers. This is gonna look like I cooking. I'm about to cook something. About to make some burgers to eat something before we get on this next panel. But yeah, anything else coming out? What else coming out that we don't know? Do y'all know the name of that real estate listing show? Because it's called Listing Love Listing in Atlanta or something on OWN. Hold up. Let me find it out. Actually, I don't got my phone right here. Because I want to try it. Try it out so that. Oh, Love Listing. Nope. Oh, Ladies Who List Atlanta. That's what the name. Ladies Who List. What the show's coming on? Premiere in January 2022. Found 6 black women working in roles. Both men say no for who decided to unite forces. Oh, okay. Oh, January 7th. It's called Ladies Who List Atlanta. January 7th on OWN, 9 p.m. Eastern on Fridays. Let me add that to my list. Ladies. Ladies Who List premieres. Right. Yeah, it's called Ladies Who List Atlanta on January 7th. So if y'all like old network, y'all want to watch that. A couple people were telling me about that, and I forgot. I said, we'll give it a try. Maybe talk about it if it's really good. If it's not good, then I'll try to. So it seems like a lot of us got some good goals this year. So hopefully, let's keep update. Maybe probably middle of the year, around June something. We update and see how we go with our goals and stuff like that. And if any new ideas of this channel y'all want me to do or something like that, if we have time, let me know. Hit me on Instagram. Yeah, Own is typically good. Yeah, Own is typically good. That's why I was like, that's what a lot of shows I review is on Own because they give some good shows. And any shows that's coming out that you want me to talk about it or you want me to watch it and look into it or do a watch alongs on, let me know. I'm trying to squeeze time to do more. Give me your Instagram or Twitter. If you don't have my Instagram, Twitter, it's right down here. Share my videos, let people know. That group, Love Lipstick, I signed up for a membership on that group, so I'm trying to see what people say in there and try to see if I can promote myself there too. Unless they say no, you can't promote yourself. But still, if they tell me no, then I'll promote myself over there too, keep people over there and all that stuff. But I know they probably talk about Love and Marriage DMV too on there, so I want to see what they say they give it. Other than that, and other shows as well, what they give on that website. Yes, so watch Selling Tampa this week if y'all did not see it, so we can talk about it on Sunday. We talk about the Mike Hill question, we'll talk about Love and Marriage DMV, and we're going to talk about RuPaul Drag Race Season 14 episode on Friday and everything, and that's going to be all Sunday. So catch that so you know the topics. If y'all forget, y'all can always DM me and ask me, and I'll tell you what shows to watch. It's like that. All right. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. We have an hour left before the next panel. If y'all don't go to the panel, so hope y'all have a great week. Enjoy yourself. All that stuff. Watch Queens that's coming back on. Watch Catfish that's coming back on. Look forward to my review on Catfish because I will post that up. It'll probably be on Tuesday night or Wednesday morning. That's usually it. I usually do it right away and try to get it done and put it up right away. So catch that. Watch out for my All You Serious videos. It's going to be starting soon. And that's that. So I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Y'all have a great rest of your Sunday. Happy New Year again. So y'all will see y'all on Auntie Momo's channel with y'all coming on. And we'll talk about all about last year. So get ready to talk about it. Get y'all little drinks on. I already drank already, so I don't think I'm drinking anymore. But, but yes. And we'll talk, okay? Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace. All right. See y'all. Peace out.